Good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Good
Good
afternoon.
morning.
Good afternoon, good evening. If it's afternoon or evening or morning where you are, good
Hi.
times.
If you're in the United States, it's still morning.
Yes, absolutely. If you're maybe Europe, evening, afternoon. So, good times to you. Happy Sunday, everybody, and happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
Oh,
happy Father's
ooh,
Day.
I gotta call my dad.
I
Your
called my
dad.
dad right before the stream. I have to call my father-in-law after the stream too. I did see we have two special guests today. We have Stitch Christian and we have Christy. Christy, oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining us. How are
Thank you
you?
for inviting me. I'm good.
Good. I love your ears.
Thank
Right.
you.
So
They
cute.
were like these ears, they're my favorite pair, which is so weird because I have some really expensive ears that I like. But this pair is my absolute favorite because there's a lady in California, her Beatrice, I think it's Beatrice by Travi or Travi Beatrice, something like that. I don't know. It's an ear company. And I had custom ears made a couple of times.
Yeah.
And then the last custom pair I had made, she sent me these for free. And was
Oh,
like,
that's
Oh
this is for
wow.
awesome.
you. Because I didn't even know she knew I had a YouTube channel. I had no idea she knew.
And they're so
Oh,
nicely made, nicely made too, and they're beautifully themed. So perfect
right,
for
right,
what
right.
we do here.
Yeah.
Good morning, Jody and Laura. Thanks so much for joining us. Good morning, Kaylin, Funko
Hi,
Pops and
Jen.
Unicorn. What is wrong with
Good.
Christian? Why is he sleeping?
He's a little tired, so he's just gonna lay back, have his eyes closed. At least he's gonna be present.
Okay, yes, I like that. What is this? Free?
Oh,
Oh
she's
yes,
talking
your
about the
ears.
ears.
Yes.
I'm going to mute me for just 2 seconds so I can pull up the chat without refurb.
Yeah,
I
yeah, no
can
problem.
comment.
Take your time, and then when you come back, we'll definitely have you, introduce yourself, talk about your channel, all that good stuff. But Michael, so Christian is working today, right?
Hmm.
All right, but I am glad that we have Stitch here too.
You have me.
Also,
This is not important. You
and
got me.
well, I mean, come on, of course, it's important to have you, of course. I mean, and then I know that in the somewhat near future, you're gonna be my co-host with
Yeah.
Stitch for a little
Yeah.
bit.
For
So,
3 Sundays.
yeah, so I mean that's definitely gonna be, really fun. So we're gonna get chatty Michael here.
Yes, you are. You got a little preview today.
Yes, I am
There's
so
no warm up.
excited. I'm so excited. You're gonna be chatty today, and Christian Stitch is gonna be sleeping a little bit today. But yes, I agree. Like Laura says, we will miss Christian, but we love you, Michael. So it's Michael time.
I will miss
Um,
Christmas.
Sorry, my dog's just crazy.
that's just saying hello too. That's okay.
Our dogs
Um,
are crazy too. It's fine.
Yeah, you know what? Happy Dog Father's Day, right? Is that Puppy for
Thank
Kids
you.
Father's Day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dogs are children and they are way more maintenance than children. I know because I have two of each.
I agree. Well, I don't have kids, but I have two dogs. So, but Michael,
There
how
we go.
many dogs do you guys have? Five?
5.
Five.
Yep.
Hey, Lisa, good morning. Thank you so
Hi,
much for
Lisa.
joining us. This morning when I was putting on my Harry Potter shirt, I was like, you know what? Lisa will appreciate my Hogwarts 9 3/4 platform t-shirt. Um, she hears Loki.
Yeah. He's a mess. The other one, like I had left her in the bedroom thinking that she would just want to hang out on the bed because it's only 10 o'clock here. And she started whining. So I brought her in here. And for a minute, she's standing right here going, it's like they're going to hear her whining.
Oh,
Aw, puppies. But with that said, Christy, I am going to put you full screen. I'm going to have you introduce yourself, talk about your channel, maybe how long you've been doing YouTube, if you collect something, what you collect. So go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay, so my name is Christy, and I am the only member of Christy's Corner. I've been doing YouTube for 4 years in October. I started out as Christy's commentary because I had gone to Disney and I was doing reviews of the park, the restaurants, and the resort. I changed it to Christy's Corner because it's just more of an inviting name. But I do everything from like Disney, Harry Potter, 5Ks, keto, because I do have a keto lifestyle, DIYs and recipes, and definitely a makeup. I do a magical makeup at Disney inspires. Not always Disney, but it's magical makeup. It's called Magical Makeup with Christy. Every Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I do my makeup live. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I post Disney stuff and makeup stuff. I actually have a lot of affiliate links to where I have agreements with companies to where people get discounts if they use my link, and then I get money. I actually just got a check from one of them the other day. Well, it was a PayPal. I was like, well, somebody used my link and didn't tell me. I also am a travel agent, and I do a live stream every Wednesday night called Travel Talk, and with one of my really good friends, Lena, who we rotate the channels, and we talk not just about Disney travel, but we talk about any kind of travel because we can book any kind of travel. And then, of course, if you've known me for a while, we have a show on Friday nights that's rotated between a couple of different ladies called Castle Chat, and it's every Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I think that's the gist of my channel.
And Christy, do you collect something? Do you collect pins, pops?
Oh.
What do you collect? Favorite Disney character? And I know you're into Harry Potter, so we gotta know what house you've been sorted into.
Okay, so I do collect things, but I don't have like massive collections like some people. I collect Harry Potter pops and some DC comic pops, but that's pretty much the gist of my pops. I may have a couple of here and there that are different. I collect pins, but I only have 3 boards. One whole board is Nightmare Before Christmas. Another board is Stitch and Haunted Mansion. And then the third board is just like miscellaneous pins that have been gifted to me. I also have several Harry Potter pins, but I don't have a board for it yet. I was collecting Loungefly, and then I realized that I don't use these bags, so I ended up posting them on Mercari, and I've sold all but like 3 of them, except for one or 2 bags that I do use when I go to the parks. But most of the time, I don't even use those. So I also collect some Jim Shore, but they're usually centered around like Stitch or Haunted Mansion or Nightmare Before Christmas as well. Other than that, I collect ears. I probably have about 50 pairs, but that's kind of a little bit fewer than what a lot of people have. And then I'm a Ravenclaw. So I was sorted in. So when I first took the quiz back when I was in high school, I was sorted into Gryffindor, but I forgot my login. I retook the quiz about 6 years ago, and I was sorted into Ravenclaw. So I guess I'm like a Ravendor. I don't know.
All right, I like that. And then one last thing, are you a Disney World person or a Disneyland person?
I have never been to Disneyland,
Okay.
So Disney World.
Okay. And favorite Disney park? We have 4 parks. We have Epcot and well, I'm talking about Disney World parks. Which one is your favorite?
It's Epcot and it's nostalgia reasons for me because my first time to any of the other parks was 2017, but my first time to Epcot was 2007.
Oh, okay. So that's the first Florida park that you went to then, Epcot. So it's just okay.
And the only one that year.
All righty. But now that you've been to all of them, that's still your favorite park.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Michael, Mr. Michael, what about you? I feel like I don't think I've ever asked you that. What's your favorite Florida Disney World park out of, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Magic Kingdom, and Hollywood Studios?
Oh, that's a hard question because I haven't been there in a while to see, it's been a while. But thinking about it, Epcot, because it feels like, you're traveling around the world.
No, Magic Kingdom is better.
Oh, Christian!
Magical.
Were you there the whole time?
Well, he was sitting down on the floor.
Oh my gosh!
Animal Kingdom, but yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Hi.
Hello!
Okay, so he was supposed to work today,
but I got out of it.
Excuse to not go in.
Yeah, so I was like, let me just surprise everyone. Hi.
Oh my gosh, I love it! Even your shirt is stitched.
Yes.
Oh, so we have the whole gang here.
Yes.
Yay! Oh my gosh, well that is amazing. And I did see that Travis. Hey Travis, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us again, part of the Sunday family. And Lisa, loved your New York blog mail, inspired me to want to take a trip out there. Just yes, girl, you need to go. It's amazing. If you need any tips, let me know because that was super fun. Let's see, Loungefly bags gaining. Yes, they've become so popular. I think in
They
like
are.
the last year or so.
Yeah,
I
there's so
sold
many that are coming out too, like
I s-
nonstop.
I sold
Yeah.
one I got for free like 2 years ago. I
Yeah.
sold it for like $180 on Macari.
What
Wow.
A
was
Harry
it?
Potter one. It was like a
Really?
brown Harry Potter bag. And what I did is I went on to eBay to see how much they were going for there, and they
Yeah.
were going for 150. And I was like, okay, well, Macari kind of takes a percentage off
Mhm.
when you go to sell stuff. So I posted it for 200 and I sold it for 180.
That's not
That is
bad.
actually really
I
good.
was like, yeah.
Like a 200% profit because you say you got it for free, right?
Well, theoretically, I got it for free. It was in a Bibbidi Wizards Vault subscription box, which
Oh,
was
that's
like
cool.
$89 at the time, but it came with a couple of other things. So theoretically, it came for free, but you know.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did see Laura Hufflepuff here. Michael is a Hufflepuff. And then Christian, what are we today? I know it kind of changes. I think last time you said Slytherin.
How you feeling today?
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
All right. All right. All right. That sounds good. Diane over here with your screen. Nice. Lisa, Love Jim Shore. Also, hello. Oh my God. Fellow Hufflepuff. Oh, that's awesome. Christian woke up. What an entrance. Yes. Oh my God. Trickster. Everybody's dying over that, Christian. But so happy to have you here. But I mean, Michael, you're still gonna be chatty today.
Oh yeah.
You
for sure.
both are.
Yes.
I gotta practice, I usually stay quiet.
Me voy a quedar callado.
There you go.
Yeah,
No, you're not gonna say. He said he's gonna stay quiet, but no, Christian, you're gonna talk too. Everybody's gonna talk too. I
You should
feel like
never keep quiet.
look, we are all four chatty people here.
I don't mean it in a
So-
shady way.
It came up so shady. Lady, I swear.
Oh my goodness. Well, with that said, should we get started with some news?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and also happy Father's Day, Christian, for your fur kids.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yes.
I think we're gonna start backwards today. There's actually a Father's Day pin release today, so I'm actually gonna start. Typically, we start with like stuff that happened on Monday up until now, but I'm gonna kind of change things around today. So I actually saw this this morning. So let me see here. See if it's sharing. And awesome. So these pins are for the DEC or Disney Employee Center pins. They came out today for Father's Day. They are limited edition of 250. They're $24.95 a piece. These are super duper cute, but I am not a cast member. I don't really have these cast member connections like that. But I'm like, hey, grab me this bell pin. So I don't think this is happening for me. And these DEC pins, they tend to go for a lot of money afterwards, in like this second market or whatnot. But what do you guys think about these? Christy, I'm going to start with you. What do you think about these? Do you have any Disney Employee Center pins? What are your thoughts on these?
I love that Lion King one. I have a very small collection of Lion King pins. I do not have any. Hi, Loki. I do not have any of those pins, like the cast member ones or anything like that. My most exclusive pin I think I own is a 50th anniversary of Haunted. Is it Haunted Mansion? Yeah, Haunted Mansion that only had 999 pins released.
That's awesome. Now, what do you think about like these crazy prices these pins end up, getting sold for, like after, like on eBay and things like that? What do you think about that?
It's good for me when I go to sell pins, but I would not spend that much on pins just because I mean, I'm not an aftermarket type of person to where I spend a whole lot on something. If I can't get it when it's at its original price, typically I don't get it at all. The only time I've done that is for a Food and Wine Festival Spirit jersey where I paid probably about $20 more than it was at the time. And at the time, the Spirit jerseys were only $55. So now it's like retail price of what they are.
I gotcha. Yeah, I feel like you're right. Like at one point, spirit jerseys were like really the hot commodity. We're like, oh my goodness, it's sold out. I am gonna, buy it for like to me $20 more or so. But if you think about it, considering the aftermarket for a lot of the Disney things, $20 over, over the retail price is not terrible, depending on what it is, you know. But yeah, no, absolutely. I know that there's been some of these Disney Employee Center pins that they end up going for like triple of what the retail price was, or even more than that, and it's kind of like, well, I guess I won't be getting that.
Yeah. So my boss, because he knows I'm a big Disney fan, he likes to talk to me about Disney. And when his kids were younger, he would take his kids to Disney and they would buy pins. He has an entire box of pins still in their packaging. And I like pulled up 3 or 4 of them on eBay, and each pin was going for like $400, $500. I was like, dude, you probably have like $10,000 worth of pins in that box.
That is insane. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think that the one of the pins that I have, I think the one that I think is worth the most is around like 300 and some dollars or so. But yeah, no, that is insane. Christian and Michael, what do you guys think about these pins?
Well, Michael went away. But that I like them. I especially like the Nemo one, of course. And I'm not a big, huge pin fan. I like, you know that already. So I have to be very selective with ones I like, and I'm very high maintenance with them. Like not high maintenance, I'm high expectations on them. So they're not really like something like wow factor. I'm not gonna go for it. But for those who do collect pins, especially different characters, I mean, these are great. Very cute. I like the details on it that goes along with the actual what the scene is. So my favorite course is Nemo. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's definitely Belle and Maurice, but only because of my Beauty and the Beast collection. But touching base with the chat here real quick, Lisa, did the New York store carry a new Luna Lovegood lunch-like backpack? It's so much less busier in design than the ones out there. I don't see it on their online store anymore. They did have a backpack. I don't know if this is like the newer one. It was like pink and it had the little spectacles at the bottom. I didn't get a chance to film that one because the store was so busy and there was so many people, and then I was trying to like also kind of like look at store stuff for like me, and then I had like a big bag with like merchandise. I had my purse, I have the camera, I had my phone, so I'm like, oh my goodness. So I didn't get a chance to film it, but they did have a backpack. It was like pink and they had like the spectacles at the bottom, so I'm not sure if that's the one that you mean, but yeah, they did have like a whole like little shelf full of like Luna stuff. Mary, good morning, thanks so much for joining us. And Lisa, loving the Ariel try and pin makes me these untouchables. Oh my goodness, I know. Travis, like Belle, Ariel, and of course Max and Goofy. I know that Travis, Ariel is your main pin collection, so it's kind of like you're kind of like me, like oh my goodness, I guess no connections here, so I guess we'll say bye bye to that pin. Caitlin, anything with Max in it, I love that guy. That guy doesn't get enough love. Yeah, I feel like Goofy and Goofy movie and stuff, and Max, they don't really have a lot of merch out there, even though I feel like recently in the last few months they did come out with some like Goofy movie pins, but typically you don't see them. Travis, low quantity, high demand, price goes up. That is true. I mean, these are only these are LE 250, and then these are popular characters, so I agree. These will definitely end up going for more later on, so we'll have to check eBay and cringe at those prices. But with that said, let me actually show everybody here. Hello. With that said, we're going to go back to Monday like we typically do, which is like a little week in review here. So let me go ahead and change screens real quick. So on Monday, I feel like Mondays, oh, hello. I feel like Mondays is like a big day for releases on Shop Disney. I don't know if you guys agree with that. But I feel like, yeah, on Mondays, we typically see a lot of like good things on there. What is this? Don't say bye-bye. You can always find a pin for true. It might take me some time, but that is true. You are totally right. But here on Monday, we had some new pins that are for the new Time Variance Authority series with Loki on Disney Plus, which I am watching it. I know I was supposed to start watching WandaVision, but I am up to date so far with Loki. Christy, have you been watching that on Disney Plus?
I have. Loki is my favorite Marvel character. Sorry, there's somebody outside. That's why the dogs are going crazy. But Loki is one of my favorite Marvel characters, which is why I watch it. And who doesn't love Tom Hiddleston and his character? He's amazing, a phenomenal actor, and I just adore everything Loki. I think I have like 3 pairs of Loki ears.
And you name your dog Loki.
Yeah, he's definitely a Loki. Very mischievous.
But yeah, so this pin came out. I know we had, I want to say about a month ago, we had another Loki pin come out. So this actually made it to Shop Disney. I believe this one was released at the parks first. It's limited release, $15.99. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like how it has a little badge at the very top. Michael and Christian, what do you guys think about this?
I think you should watch WandaVision.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Thank you very much for agreeing with me.
But I think the pin is really cute, actually. I like it.
You know what's very, very cute about it?
What?
That it kind of reminds me a lot of WandaVision.
Oh my God, you're not gonna let that go. Christy, I was supposed to start watching WandaVision like forever ago, but I have been waiting for my husband Dirk to watch it with me because we typically watch all these series together. But I feel like it's true. You know what? I told him yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna start watching it without you. And then he's like, okay. But then I know that he'll be like, why didn't you wait for me? So I don't know.
I really loved WandaVision, but I will say it took me to the 3rd episode before I could get into it. The first 2, I was just like, this is so corny. And my husband was like, what crap are you watching? And I was like, shh, you can't say that. I was like, it's going to get better, I promise. And he's like,
the
are
whole
you
point
sure?
of the show was to confuse and throw everybody off. So I think it worked too well because everybody's kind of confused on why they should watch it.
Yeah.
And I knew with like if you watch all of Marvel and you're like on top of everything, like they're always trying to push boundaries and try to push what hasn't been done. So when WandaVision was already announced that were coming out, they already said that it was going to be like one of the like most different project that they were working on because it really is completely different. So the reason why I have a big passion for it, it's not only because the show is really good, but it goes behind the scenes, like the details that they put into making every set, and as well the acting and the details of the color of the way that they have to do Vision. Vision actually is purple, but they actually painted him blue just for the black and white scenes because the purple wasn't translating well when it was turning into black and white. And it goes more as well how they were doing old school. They were committing to do it so old school that they were doing old school tricks to make like Wanda make things float, and like how they did it back in like in the I Love Genie and Bewitched days, like where they had those but they didn't have technology to make CGI happen. So they took a lot of care and a lot of thought into the project. That's also like the major reason why I love WandaVision, because it's so different. But you would not know that, Mel, because you have not watched it.
I know, my goodness, I know, and you know what? Like, you know what? It kind of stinks is that everybody watched it, right? I'm like behind, but I will watch it. So I was on Instagram. I don't know, whenever they talked about like Agatha, which I don't even know who she is, but somebody posted on Instagram, oh, it was her all along. And I'm like, great, this means that something happens. I'm going to be wondering about it. But as soon as this character pops up, I know it's going to be her. So somebody ruined it for me on Instagram. But I mean, it's whatever that happens because I drag my feet. Well, okay, not me. We, Dirk and I both dragged our feet on that. But
Oh.
Like Caitlin, CoHosted Unicorn says that technically it's not really spoiled if you're the one that's taking your time to watch it. So it wasn't those words. It's not verbatim, but it's around those. She said something like that.
Yeah, that's why I also said I know it, like, and it's kind of like our fault, too, because we kind of dragged our feet. But this is a side note, squirrel moment here. I also learned not to put stuff about like shows on like Facebook or anything, because years ago when I was watching Game of Thrones, I made a huge mistake. Have you guys watched Game of Thrones?
No, I'm not going to.
Yeah, I have. I really liked it. I hated the ending, but I really liked the overall series.
Yeah. Hey, Connie, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. So,
Morning.
with Game of Thrones, there was a part about, this one character had died, or we thought he had died, and then he came back. So when the character came back after the show was done, because I was watching it right when he was playing on HBO, I posted on Facebook, I knew it. So-and-so was not dead. And oh my gosh, people got super pissed at me because people that live in California had not watched the show. It was going to play there at the time, like 3 hours later. And, we get it a little early. Oh my God, people were so pissed at me. My husband was getting text messages from his friends. Like, I am going to unfriend Melissa from Facebook. Like, oh my God, people were so mad at me. And like, obviously, I mean, I don't know. I didn't think about that. So that's why I'm like, you know what? If I watch something, I'm not going to put any spoilers because like, you never know who has not watched something. So I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. So I learned my lesson. So that was my squirrel moment of the day. But,
sure.
Yeah.
What? You gotta know. Don't be on social media on the day you're gonna watch a show.
You just need to watch it.
I do. I will. I am going to watch this. And how many episodes? Is it like 6 episodes, something like that?
It's 9 episodes.
Oh, 9. I'm sorry.
It's 9 episodes, but the majority of them are without the credits. It's like about 22 minutes. There are probably 3 episodes, if not 2, that are almost close in the range of 40, like 38 minutes, if anything.
Okay.
But the majority of them are very, very short.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely, I will do that. I see Laura is saying, I have to watch WandaVision and you guys have to watch Game of Thrones. But I feel like I have the upper hand here because Game of Thrones, there's so many episodes and they're so long.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I'll probably watch 1 episode.
See, because we already found out the ending. It's like, okay, no.
Yeah, there's no Starbucks, there's a water bottle. Like, I already know the ending.
I remember about this, but you know what? Even though you know the ending, I feel like the show is so good. Like, so much happens, and it gets to the point where you're like, you just want the gossip on the show. Like, oh my God, this character did what? With who? What?
Speaking of gossip,
the actors are so phenomenal that you end up hating characters. You're like, I hate that character. That's when you know that the actor is phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
Like if you hate them because of whatever they are saying or doing, you know they're really good actors.
Yeah. And Christian, I know you like your dramatic like shows. You will love Game of Thrones. Like it is one of those things that you would be like, oh my gosh, Mel, I cannot believe that Cersei did that with who? Cersei is one of like the I guess she's the villain, one of the villains of the show. Yeah.
You spoiled it. You spoiled it for me, so now I don't.
I did not because you don't know. You gotta watch. At least watch like the first season. You'll get hooked on that.
She's one of the mini villains because there's several.
Yeah, I know. There's so many, but it's so good. I know. Squirrel moment. Hey Kenneth, good morning. But going back to this spin, it's gonna reel it in. The one thing I wish was, we talked about this before, is that they're releasing a series of pins like this. Actually, the next pin I'm going to show you is kind of like same thing. I wish the backer card was part of the pin because they also released this pin right here. As you can see, it's all part of the same series. It's for the show.
I love that one.
Yeah, this one is super
character.
Miss Minutes.
She is so Southern. She's like more Southern than the most Southern person in the state I live in. If I sound Southern, Miss Minutes is way more Southern.
She's sassy. I like her.
Yes, she is.
But that's another cute pin, $15.99 as a limited release. But yeah, I wish the backer card was part of the pin because the backer card looks so cool. I won't be getting these pins because honestly, I don't really need to start another pin collection. But I think it's actually really cute. Michael and Christian, what do you guys think about this?
Favorite one out of the whole entire show.
Yeah. If we were to get this one for sure.
I think we are gonna get this one. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, we're gonna get it.
Yep, confirmed.
Is it still available?
Yeah, it should be.
I want that one, and I would keep it on the backer card, which is interesting because, like, you have people that are like keep backer cards and people that don't. I'm one that usually doesn't, but I would with this one.
Yeah, I agree. I typically keep my backer cards, even though they're all in like a box. I display them without the backer card, but there are some pins that I think look better with the backer card. So if I was to get, let's say, Miss Minutes, I would probably display her with the backer card. The only thing is that it would take up more space in my pin board, but yeah, I think this is actually a really cute one.
I only take the backer cards out if they're plain, like the pin trading star ones with the white background or like the black. I tend to not keep those. The ones that have like a very good design, because I'm all about the packaging, especially like this one, I tend to keep them with it. But the ones that definitely don't even want to touch are the Launchfly ones.
Yeah, no, but I agree with you. We've talked about this before, and Christy, I kind of wanted your thoughts on that too. But we strongly believe that packaging, it just makes a lot of difference when you get something. I feel like packaging is everything. I feel like it definitely adds to the experience. So I don't know if you feel the same way about packaging.
Oh yeah, totally. Because I'm not really one to care about things like subscription boxes, because I don't want a surprise. I want to know what I'm getting. But man, those subscription box companies that have phenomenal packaging, I'm like, sign me up. So packaging is everything.
Oh, I agree. I feel like I have a friend. She has a small shop on Etsy called Geekably Cute, and her packaging is amazing. Like I order stuff from her store, so I obviously know what I'm getting. Like kind of like you said, but her packaging alone, it just feels like I am getting something. Definitely delivered through our mail, through our post. Oh my gosh, big fan. So yeah, packaging is definitely everything. So I definitely agree with you on that. I actually just got a box from the Wizarding Trunk. I don't know if you guys have heard about that. They do a subscription service, and all the items are inspired by the movie. And when I got the box, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks amazing. So I agree with you, Christy. I mean, packaging, especially with these subscription boxes, it definitely adds to the whole experience, and it makes me feel like special.
Hi, Magic
Christine,
Sushi
good
Star.
morning. Good morning.
Look what Jorah said.
What did she say? What I
Miss
missed?
Minute is the Tara Strong voice of Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents.
I don't know who that is. I'm a fake fan.
Nickelodeon show.
Okay.
The
I was like,
Fairly
oh
Odd
my
Parents,
god.
the fairies, like they have like the pink one and the green one.
Okay.
First, WandaVision, and now no Fairly Odd Parents.
I know. You know what? I don't know. I
I
think
don't
maybe it was
know.
a little older when a lot of these Nickelodeon shows came out. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
I never watched that show. I think I've watched like 2 episodes maybe, but I never really got into it. None of the Nickelodeon shows, unless I was like a very very young. I watched like Rugrats and was it Wayne? No, it's a little football head kid, not Arnold. It was another one that used to ride the tricycle.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I can picture him.
Is it Wayne's World? No, that's not Wayne's
No,
World.
no,
Wayne's World's
it's
a movie.
I know who you're talking about. I can picture the kid. It was
The black
yeah.
hair.
Oh my, I know. Hold on. You said the head looked like a football. Are you
Yeah, but
talking
it's
about?
not Hey Arnold. It's someone else.
No.
I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the name either.
Yeah, and then the guy from Deal or No Deal, this is Howie Mandel. He was the voice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is Bobby's World.
Yes,
Bobby's World. There you go. I knew it was something's world. There you
Yeah,
go.
Christine said it too. Bobby's World. Yeah, I used to
Yes,
watch
I
Bobby's
love that.
World. And you know what's funny? Because you guys know that I grew up in Puerto Rico. I used to watch Bobby's World in Spanish, so that was very different.
I've seen
Bobby's
Whatever.
World. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's how I knew.
They
How
should definitely make a Funko Pop out of that, please. And
yeah. Connie, it is coming. I'm definitely gonna talk about that. Those Arlen pins were amazing. So on Monday, also we had this other pin being released. We've seen a lot of like anniversary pins coming out for different movies. So it is the 80th. Oh my gosh, 80th anniversary of the Reluctant Dragon. So this really cool pin was released also on Monday, limited release, $15.99. I don't collect this. I honestly have never seen the movie. I know, never seen it, like Caitlin would say, but I think it's really cool, and I think that the backer card with the pin, it looks very nice. I think it all comes together very nicely. What do you guys think about this one?
I've never seen the movie.
Same.
I think I did see it when I was very young. Probably they played it on like ABC or something like that, but I don't really recall how the movie goes. It kind of reminds me of another movie called The Page Master, but that's a different type.
But I love how it's designed, and the backer card is really cute.
Yeah, it's
right.
It gives me that, it was made.
It looks like the cover. If I didn't know what obviously I don't know the cover of the movie, but it looks like it was the cover of the movie.
Yeah,
like the VHS too,
beautiful,
right there.
Yeah, I agree. Like I've never seen the movie. I don't know what the VHS would look like, but I think this is what I think the VHS would probably look like. And you know what? I actually like this anniversary pin backer card better than what they typically use for these legacy pins. You know, we've talked about these legacy pins before. These are the different anniversary pins that have been coming out for different movies, and they're all part of the legacy series. And I think those legacy series pins, the backer cards, are just very plain. They're just like one solid color. It says like legacy, collection or series or whatnot, and then there's a pin in the middle. So I think they did a really good job with this one. And it's crazy to think that some Disney movies are already 80 years old.
Oof.
That's insane.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And moving on to some other pin news.
Before we move on, I would like to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
That looks like a VHS like cover. My question is: have they come out with any like VHS or like old poster into a pin for like their?
Yeah, well, they had actually like a few of these. They had like the VHS mystery pins. I want to say this came out last year, and the pins were kind of, you know what? I think I actually might have one here, so I'm going to try to grab it. But yes, they did have a mystery pin set that looked just like the VHS, and they also had like the poster pin sets too. I believe they had 2 waves of the poster pins. So they did that, yeah, recently. I want to say it was either towards the end of last year or beginning of this year. I'm actually opening my little pin folio here to see if I have them here. You know what? I don't have them in the pin folio. I have in my other pin book. But yes, they do have those, and I think a bunch of pins just fell out of my bag. But yeah, those were really cool, especially the VHS pins, because they were kind of like on the thicker side, because they were supposed to look like a VHS. Those VHS movies and stuff. They were like really thick. But yeah, they did come out with those. They had like Beauty and the Beast. They had Little Mermaid.
Told me this. We're looking at it now, and the packaging itself, it looks familiar. Like I feel like I've seen it, but I don't know. It also gives me WandaVision vibes. But they have Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, they had. I'm actually pulling it out. You hear all this probably ruckus in the back here. But like I have here some. I have like The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I have Little Mermaid. Like, yeah, you probably hear all this ruckus because it's like a hot mess here with all the pages.
Yes, they did last year. Y'all didn't tell me, so I'm sorry.
I'm sure I posted it. I'm sure I posted it on my Instagram. You ignored me.
I mean, back then.
I like you back then.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show it real quick. Whoa, full screen. So this is what the VHS pin looked like. So it just looks just like a VHS, as you can see.
Wow.
And it's crazy because I thought that these were going to open. So as I was unboxing them, I'm like, they don't open. So they don't open.
They did. I love that one. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Right. Me too. And then they had, the logo on the back as usual. And then on the side, it just looks like the VHS would.
That's beautiful.
So is it heavy since it's thick?
Oh, yeah. It's heavier. It's kind of like on the heavier side. And something else that tricked me is that if you look closely, you kind of, you see how there's like a little like a line in the middle that almost
like it would open.
Right. So it's like, this doesn't open. Well, it doesn't open. And then they had this one. These were part of like the poster pins series.
Wow.
But these were just like not as thick as the VHS.
Behind. Like I'm just very back. I'm here thinking, oh my God, they should make this. They already did. Fake fan.
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll redo the VHS series because that one was very popular. And as far as I know, they only had like the first, like just one wave of those. But with the poster pins, they had 2 waves because there are so many movies they could make into these pins. But maybe they'll do like a part 2 of those. So my chat froze on StreamYard, but catching up with the chat on my phone. Connie has said the Gothic Princess pins. Yes, oh my gosh, those pins are so cool. We're definitely going to talk about that. Caitlin says, I think they were last year. I remember people opening them. Yes, I think it was, I forget what time last year, but it was definitely last year, the VHS ones. And I want to say towards the end of 2020 is when we had like the poster pins too. Laura said Toy Story. Connie said, I have the Little Mermaid one that when you open it. So there was another one. This was part of like, I want to say it was like quarterly series in Disneyland, California. And then these were limited edition pins, and I actually have the Beauty and the Beast version of what you're talking about. That right, you have one that you could actually open up. Lisa, will you be making it out to Pinchella here in Anaheim in September? Oh my gosh, no. So Pinchella, I think that's like a, if I'm not mistaken, it's not like an official pin trading event through Disney, but it's just like a regular pin event. But I don't know much about it. But no, I wish we were planning on going to Disney World maybe towards the end of September, beginning of October.
I'll be there.
Really? When are you going?
September 28th through October 2nd.
So we're trying to do something like that because my birthday is September 27th. So I want to go there for like my birthday and also like the anniversary of Magic Kingdom and also Ratatouille. So I want to be there around that time. So I'll definitely let you know, maybe we can meet up. So Connie sent me a picture of the pin that she was talking about. Let me show you guys real quick. So there's the Little Mermaid in the middle, and then it does open up. So look how pretty it looks.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, those were actually really nice. Huh?
Yeah, they're beautiful. She sent it to us too.
We're looking at it.
Oh, my heart is breaking.
I forgot those movie posters. I remember you talking about it, but again, I wasn't so heavy in the pin game. I was trying to avoid everything. And now I'm looking back, and now I'm regretting.
Oh, but you know what? There, let me see. I was gonna jump into like another news, but you know what? I'm trying to go in order. So typically, what's that?
No, I'm saying go ahead. Go ahead.
So we've been trying to leave the Harry Potter stuff towards like the end of all the Disney news, but I think the last couple of streams have been kind of mixed in. So kind of doing the same thing there. On Wednesday, we actually had a new pin released through, let me see, through like the fan club. Let me see if I can share my screen on that. We've talked about this
behaving too, so Michael had to like quiet them down.
So this pin came out on Wednesday. That was the release. You get a pre-release, like an early release if you're a gold member of the fan club, but the general release was on Thursday. So these pins get released through the fan club. But honestly, you can have like the free membership. You just really set up a profile and that's it. And then you go to the pin seeking section right here and you can see all the pins. So this one just came out. So it is in like the sterling pounds, but you can definitely buy it and it'll translate to or do the change into the US dollars or whatnot. But as you can see, it's $12.95 for pounds if you are a regular member, but if you're a gold member, it's a little bit cheaper. But this one just came out and I remember hearing about this pin and I'm like, I need this pin. It's so cute. I thought it was going to be a lot more expensive. And it's a fairly,
oh my gosh, I love that.
Right?
I love all those pins. Oh,
these are also cute, and it's it's a decent size. Compared to all the other pins, it's like medium size in comparison to all the ones that you see there. So I definitely ordered this pin. I was definitely waiting for this pin to drop, and yeah, I had to get it. What do you guys think about this? Is this something that you guys would want to get? I know, Christian, you were also looking into it with me when it was first announced, and we thought it was going to be a lot more expensive than what it is.
Yeah, it's really cheap.
I still think there should have been it's like stained glass, see-through, but it's still pretty cool.
So it's available now?
Yes.
You know what to do. You can get it for us and we'll PayPal you.
You can get it too. You just become a member.
I ain't got
They're free membership. You just buy it. The gold membership gets 10% off.
Yeah.
But then you gotta ship it. It defeats the purpose.
True.
Hey Mima, good morning. Yeah, I mean it's something that it's cool. That's the only thing that I'm a little bummed because before the New York store actually opened, all the orders in the US were somehow getting satisfied through the New York store. So they were coming, from a warehouse in the States. So I didn't have to pay, shipping. But yeah, when I ordered this, I had to pay like extra shipping because now they're being shipped from the UK. So it was like, oh darn. But I still ordered it. Yeah. I know I still ordered it because I wanted it.
You know why? It's coming directly from the Hogwarts school.
Right? It comes directly from Hogwarts. As I'm reading the books, another squirrel moment. I did, because I'm reading right now, The Goblet of Fire, and they were going more in detail about like the different schools, and they're all like in Europe, and it's not just Hogwarts. They have like the Beauxbatons and the Durmstrang and whatnot, and I'm like, huh, pretty cool. But yeah, squirrel moment. Christy, what do you think about this one? I know you said you have a small collection of Harry Potter pins too.
The only reason it's small is because I avoid looking at the Harry Potter pins because I'm afraid that I'll just start collecting them all. And when I saw the backpack with all those pins on it, I was like, I need all those pins, especially the Lost Diadem. I'm like, oh, I need these.
Yes.
So yeah, I would.
Wow.
I mean, I would get them, but I'm not going to. Almost all the Harry Potter pins I have were gifted to me, aside from like one or two of them. So I definitely am not going to start purchasing those pins by any means. I can't. I just can't. If they're gifted to me, that's cool, but I can't
like
invest in more stuff.
Like that big fox pin, the jumbo pin.
Yes.
You know what? Christian and I were talking about that, and Michael, we were talking about that pin, and I was like, I want this pin. And then I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be. I
called it. I was like, that's going to be a pricey one.
Yes. So the regular price for the fox pin was like, I think $80. And then with a discount, it was like $64. But still, it was like, I just spent $64 on this pin. Oh my gosh. I mean, it is big. It's like the size of a hand. But like,
it's worth it. The details and the way it looks and the way that they made him, I feel like it's worth it. I will hopefully get it one day.
I feel like for me, I invest so much in makeup that I'm like, I can't take away from that and start investing in other things. So I definitely.
Yeah, like I know that Laura recently got like the same eyeshadow palette that you got. The oh my goodness, the Alice in Wonderland one.
Yeah. Love those. They're so beautiful. All three of them. I think I just posted a video on that one 2 days ago or something.
Yeah, so I mean, those that eyeshadow palette was beautiful. Not only like the the colors of the eyeshadow itself, but like we were talking about that earlier. The packaging, it's just beautiful. Like this beautiful design on the palette. So that definitely made me want it even more. Even though I don't collect Alice in Wonderland, I mean,
I don't collect Alice in Wonderland either. They got me with the packaging. I was like, this is amazing.
So we were dabbing into makeup like a few years ago, like just to see what the fuss is like all about and like see the quality and stuff like that. Because we're watching a lot of RuPaul Drag Race and a lot of Jeffree Star and stuff like that. So we have gone certain things, and let me tell you, we don't do anything with it, it's just there. But when we saw that palette, I just wanted to get it because I wanted to just appreciate the packaging of that.
Yes,
the detail of it is just so beautiful. And I've used the pink one. I have all three, and I'm just like, I don't want to keep using it because it's just so beautiful.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Because it's funny because I first heard about it because Laura sent me a text message and she's like, look what I got. And I'm like, what is this? I know, right? I'm like, what is this? I like this. And then, like you said, Christy, that pink one, because they have like 3 different versions of that palette, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the pink one is beautiful, especially because I don't use a whole lot of makeup, but I tend to go for those like pink and neutral colors. Oh my gosh, that palette had all the colors that I wanted, and then just like the packaging. I mean, the case is just beautiful, so pretty. But I'm still considering to get it. I mean, I buy all this stuff all the time, but like I don't typically buy makeup all the time, so I might get it. We'll see.
I'm looking to see if I have a picture of all 3 of them.
Yeah, if you do, let me know. I'll put you full screen so that we can see that. While you look that up, Lisa's asking, did you go to New York just for the Harry Potter store? Worth going, or just buying merch online? Any tips to maximize the trip? Honestly, I went there just for the store. I live about 2 hours away from the store. And it was fun. We made it. You have to make a day out of it because the store opens at 10, but the virtual queue opens at 7. So we got to New York around like 7:15. There was a huge line just to line up to scan the code. We were in line for about 35 minutes. We got our code. We were told that we had to go back around 2 o'clock. So we just made a day out of it. We had been to New York before, and we ate. There was like this place for breakfast, like literally like 4 units down the store, because the store is like 935 Broadway, and the place we went to for breakfast was like 931 Broadway. So that was really convenient to just walk down to like the breakfast place. And then we took the subway. we went to Times Square. So we went to the Disney store there. So that's pretty cool. And honestly, Lisa, Times Square is something that is definitely like a big touristy spot. So that's a neat place to visit too. So you can definitely make a day out of it and do a lot of cool things. They have the M&M store, they have the Lego store, which we went to. They also have a Pottery Barn teen store there too, which they have a small line of Harry Potter items too. So that was pretty cool. And then we also went to like this really good Japanese restaurant called No No No, which is funny. And it was amazing. We had a great lunch, and then after that, we had enough time to do all this before going into the store. And then at 2 o'clock, we went to the store. We were there for about 2.5 hours. And that's it. So we honestly made a day out of it. We were in New York from like 7:15 to like 4:30. And like, that's it. And honestly, the day went by pretty quick because we already had an idea of what we wanted to do. So really the key is just to kind of plan. And then if you are a gold member, for the fan club, you get 10% off merchandise at the store too. So you get a bit of a discount, and then you don't have to pay for shipping, especially now that the items are coming from the UK. So I think it's definitely worth that. It's definitely a cool experience. You get to explore New York. I mean, heads up, New York, the city doesn't smell great. Especially in the subways, and it's kind of dirty and a little smelly.
Not as bad as New Orleans, though.
Really? I've never been to New Orleans.
Oh, it smells like pee all the time. Everywhere.
That's what New York smelled like too, especially around the subway. So, but other than that, I mean, I think that you just have to go with an open mind and just don't mind the it being like crowded and being a little smelly, because I mean, honestly, it's a great experience, especially if you've never been to New York. It's definitely worth checking out. And like I said, you'll get to see also Times Square. So I think it's pretty cool. Christy, Laura's asking, are you going to demo it?
So I have recorded some footage of the pink palette, and I'll put it on a reel sometime in July when I get back on Instagram. But as far as have I done it on Magical Makeup with Christy, I have not yet. We did Alice in Wonderland themed this past Thursday, and I used a different palette just because of the colors I was looking for, because I was going for the Cheshire Cat. And those colors weren't in any of those 3 palettes. I did find a couple of pictures though of what I took in regards to those palettes.
Oh, that's cool. So we'll definitely have to, check that out. Now, Connie is saying, oh, thank you. She watched all the New York videos. Yeah, they were really a lot of fun. Connie says that downtown LA kind of smells like New York and New Orleans. Well, good to know. Maybe I'll wear my mask just for that. But I'm actually going to switch gears real quick from Harry Potter back into Disney. I actually heard about this because of Christian and Michael. So I think you guys are really going to know what I'm going to be talking about. Let me go ahead and get the actual thing. So Christian, you told me about this. I want you to actually talk about this. Why am I not showing? Oh, hold on. I'm not sharing the right page. I'm like, why is it not sharing? All right, let me go back here. Hello.
Hola. Why am I on the spot?
You're on the spot. So I want you to talk about this. You told me about this.
Oh.
I'm so excited. Michael, I want you to talk about this too. All right. Yeah, you told me about this. I was super excited. I had to share it. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is my main collection for pins and, pops, even though I don't have that many Beauty and the Beast pops, but I am very excited about this. So tell me all about it. What do you know?
Michael's just laughing.
He's like giving me the spotlight. I'm like, wait, what?
So this is basically so throughout a lot of things that are coming out, especially throughout the year, there's a lot of leaks happening, a lot of things that are coming out, but nothing is ever confirmed. But the majority of things that we see that are leaked tend to be true. Yeah. Well, leak. I'm putting quotations. Like, it's just things that people put up, but we consider it as leak because they tend to come out true. So this is not a for sure guaranteed thing again. So if it doesn't happen, which I really do think it's going to happen. This is from Pop Freak 1, I believe. Yeah, Pop Freak. they said that they're gonna come out with a Beauty and the Beast Pop Town, with a castle with the Beast in there, similar to what you see as the Walt Disney with the Cinderella castle. It's just like Mickey Mouse with the Cinderella castle. They're gonna come out with Beast and his castle, which I'm hoping this will start up doing that for different castles that we have, similar to what Disney is already doing with the pin and puzzle and everything else collection. I would think that they would do that with the Pop Town. So you have Beast coming out. I'm hoping next,
oh my gosh, if they do that, we're gonna run out of so much space.
Yeah,
like right now we're still trying to fix the Disney room, and we have no room for anything.
Yeah, we decided already to take everything that's Halloween, Christmas, and put it in a box.
Yeah.
And only display it during the season, because as much as we love them, I love Hocus Pocus, and I don't consider that just a Halloween movie to me, because it's just something that I really, really love.
Yeah.
But I do tend to watch it more often in the Halloween seasons. But they're gonna have to be boxed away, because I'd rather display overall collections that we're gonna see everywhere. And we're actually planning on buying a whole shelf for just Stitch, because Stitch doesn't fit anywhere. But this is cool. We don't know if it's going to be a common or an exclusive. Most likely it's going to be a common, such as like how Mickey and the castle was. But it could be an exclusive, just like how Walt Disney and the castle.
Do you guys have an idea of, or is there any kind of idea when to expect this? Do you think it'll be closer to the anniversary? Because I see Connie saying must be for the anniversary. The anniversary is in November, so we think it's going to be closer to that. Maybe.
I think that it's going to be 3 months up prior to the anniversary for pre-order. So if it's going to drop in November, I don't think it's going to be actually November. I feel like it's possibly going to be
like August, maybe. Oh, okay.
Probably October or probably September. I feel like September is a great month for it. I don't know why I'm aiming for September. So it could be possible that next month there will be a release of what it's going to look like with the pre-order up and everything.
And do you think we'll see this through like Box Lunch, Hot Topic?
I feel like it's going to be a comment.
I feel like it might be a comment.
I think it's going to be a comment. I don't think it's going to be an exclusive anywhere. Majority of their Pop Towns tend to be a common. They're just, it has to be very something like.
I mean, it is the anniversary. It could be possible they make it exclusive.
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, and I hope they don't, because they haven't came out with not one common of Beauty and the Beast this year. Everything has been exclusive. You had both conventions. You had Chip last year that came in Pop in Box.
Yes, I got that one.
Yeah, and then I think that's it. Like nothing else has been coming out from Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, not that we're aware of.
Now, if it's a common, would that also drop on Shop Disney, or would that just go to like the other retailers?
I think it will.
Okay.
I think it will drop there, or any Disney store as well, because they tend to carry, even if they're commons, they tend to carry common pops that are related to Disney.
Or the Jungle Cruise dropping on Disney, on Shop Disney.
The Mickey one.
Yeah. The Mickey one. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, yeah, I need this. Like, I need this in my life. When I saw this, it's funny because I was talking to Tats too, and he was showing me, I forget, I think he was showing me some soda cans that were coming out, and then I was like, Christian told me about this. He's like, I told Christian. I was like, all right, you need to keep us both informed. I was like, I need to know. Tats.
Oh yeah, Tats. Yeah, Tats is the one that. That's like literally is like
so amazing.
So you have if you go to a store, like you have like places that they deliver to you right away. Mm-hmm. Like he's like our Grubhub. Like he literally, before we can even look at whatever's dropping, he's like sending everything to us like directly. Like
it's like here,
like take it. Yeah, I'm like, what? So he was the one informed us about it. But this is super exciting. I think that as well, Funko needs to get it together, because there's a lot of pops that they have like an opportunity to do. Like Beauty and the Beast, one of the most iconic things about it is the rose in the glass. Yes. So why not make a movie moment of having that rose there with Belle looking at, or even Beast or whoever, like have a moment.
Yeah, mm-hmm. It's funny. I was talking to Ryan from Disney Pins blog, and I was like, if you can design your own pin, I was like, I want it to be like for the anniversary. I want it to be the rose, something with the rose, or the little case that the rose is in, with like that shape. Maybe somehow the characters inside, something like that, with, like you said, with the rose, which is iconic for the anniversary. So I'm like, I need that.
They can even do the movie moment of where they're dancing around the ballroom in a pop figure, like.
Yep.
If you guys don't know what movie moments are in the chat, it literally is what it is. It's a pop, but they're on display, so it looks like the scenery of of the scene. I wish I worked at Funko, so like get it together, Funko. Like, right?
Christy, huh?
He said,
What
"My
did you
make the rose light up."
Ooh, like the ornament.
We have pops that have lights.
Yeah, like we have it's not here, it's outside. We have one that is Batman, and it's Batman with the Chief Gordon, and they are there, and the Batman light that is in the middle between them two, there's a switch in the back, you can light it up, so it lights up.
But like the ornament, there's like the Christmas ornament, which I think you guys got it from me, was the oh my goodness, the rose and it lit up. Oh, is that the Batman?
This is one of the light up ones.
Yeah, it's like one of them that he's talking about.
Oh, that is cool.
So they can do that with the rolls.
Yeah.
Yes. Caitlin says I'd settle for just a normal pop of her dad. Now, Christy, do you think this is a pop that you would want to get? Like the Beauty and the Beast, like Beast with the Castle pop? I know pops, they tend to take a lot of space, but is this something that you think you would go for?
Well, I typically just collect Harry Potter pops, and I have like a few miscellaneous ones, like DC Comics, and they have like some Nightmare Before Christmas ones and Haunted Mansion ones, and like one Stitch one, and then Gilmore Girls. But I don't really collect a lot of Disney pops.
Okay.
Mainly Harry Potter. So I probably wouldn't get it. Not that I wouldn't think that it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I kind of just stick to the Harry Potter realm of pops.
Yeah. And you know, that's actually a great idea. It's kind of like with pins too. It's good to have something that you collect. Just like McDorks, you know, you guys kind of collect certain things or have narrowed it down to certain things, because if not, we would just
we just get it all. Our narrowing down is completely horrible, because our narrowing down involves in lines that are just massive. So Harry Potter, Marvel, Disney, like it doesn't really narrow it down, because it's like, I mean, we won't collect anything that much outside of those lines, but it's still, there are 3 massive, huge lines that are very hard to control. Like we try to say, let's just collect Stitch from Disney and let's call it a day. It's like, no, we look at our room. I'm like, I love all these pops and Loungefly and pins and everywhere. We can't just settle for just Stitch. No offense,
I
Stitch.
know. Like I have very few Harry Potter pops. I think I have only like 4. So I just started my journey with that. So, Stitch. But yeah. But there's something else that I wanted to talk about. Hey, BDF, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. So this is something that Connie, I think, has been waiting for since we started the stream. Just doing Disney just doing Disney is crazy. I had to get there's so much Disney to collect out there. But the next thing I'm going to share is something that we've been waiting since we started the stream to talk about. So we've talked about Artland before, and I feel like Artland pins are always beautiful. So these just came out on Friday. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Sold out already.
I feel like this is a collection that Christy would collect, though. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, so this one, you could get either the full set or you can get them individually. So the set, as you can see, was sold out. And now these pins, they come from the UK. So, you also have to pay for, shipping on that and the price is in pounds. But honestly, I mean, these pins are so pretty. And
they are so pretty. I'm not a princess person, but you put it with Gothic and I'm like, sign me up.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like it's something you would collect. Like, if you would have to gotten this, Christy, I feel like you were like, okay, I would not probably have looked for it, but I'm happy that I have it. Like, that's something that's very cool.
Yeah, like I mean, these are so pretty, and then they have all the different, princesses, and I definitely love like the Gothic, like spin on this. I mean, everything is so like beautifully designed. Of course, I ordered Belle. I love that here you even see the slashes here.
I just noticed that. That's
insane. Like because I don't know if you guys have been to Be Our Guest, the Beauty and the Beast restaurant in Magic Kingdom, and then they have that one. They have the portrait of Prince Adam or the Beast, which has the slashes on it, which is what he does when he's turned into the Beast, and he's like, oh my god, like that's not me anymore. I don't look like a human anymore, and oh my goodness. Yeah. I think this pin is beautiful. And then, so I got Belle. And then here we have Ariel.
Anybody have an extra Ariel? Michael wants it.
All right. I mean, it's still so the aerial. So you can get these individually too. So I'll click on that in just a minute. But yeah, I love how it looks like she is under the sea because you see how her hair is like up, it's like floating in the water. Um, and you see little bubbles too, and then you have Sleeping Beauty, which it looks and it's cool how they're all like sleeping, right? Oh my gosh, these are just so pretty. And then who else do we have here? Rapunzel. You see a little lantern just floating. Let's see, was she the last one? I think she was the last one. But yeah, they're so pretty. And let's see what else we have here. These are so the set was a limited edition of 200, but if we were to buy them individually, so you have, for example, oh, Elsa. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty.
Uh-oh, here he goes again.
Oh, he
So
loved Elsa. He loved Elsa.
yeah,
Yep, see, told you.
huh?
I said the dog loved Elsa. He's like,
Right?
He did.
So this is, I mean, pretty, and this is actually a decent size. These pins are 3.5 inches by 2.5. So these are big pins. And then you see like all the detail, like you see how this looks at the
yes.
bottom, like it's like melting ice. And you see little snowflakes and her little crown or big crown
Are those
at the top.
icicles?
Yeah, like the icicles. It's so pretty. So the AP or PP, which is like the artist proof pre-production pin, is typically a little bit more. It would be about 42 pounds. The numbered version would be about what, $6 less, $4 less. Oh my god, can't count. And it comes with a certificate of authenticity too. So yeah, I definitely love these. I think they did a great job with this. So that's the Elsa, and of course I had to get Belle because that's my main pin collection. But yeah, the details on these are, oh my gosh, they're just,
I love the thorns on there. I love the fact that they have like more details like that. Like, it's just pretty.
Yeah.
and
Bye,
I love
Laura.
oh, hold on, I'm not on the chat. Laura, oh, bye. Happy Father's Day to Jody. Thank
I
you.
can.
We'll talk to you soon. Nathan, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Connie said that she bought Belle and Ariel. I think those are great. BDF said on June 1st, I bought Beauty and the Beast starring Emma Watson. June 11th. Yeah, I think that the live action version of Beauty and the Beast was great. I mean, I love Emma Watson. I think she's great too. But I have a hard time seeing her as Belle because in my mind, she's Hermione. But I think she did a great job. But going back to this pin, I love how Belle is holding a book, which is so Belle. And like you said, Christian, the thorns on it too. I mean, they did such a good job with these
Very nice
pins.
pins.
Yeah, I mean, Christy, have you ever ordered any of these pins from Artland? Or, I mean, they used to be Acme, a couple of years ago. Have you ever gotten any of these pins? Either have you bought them or trade for them, or have you heard of them before?
I hadn't heard of them before, but I feel like I need them. And I actually, while you had the screen, you still have the screen up. I actually went to the website. I see that they're sold out, but I went to the website and I screenshotted it and sent it to the company I brand rep for and said, you need all of these on a shirt.
Yeah, like these are so cute. And as you can see, as I'm kind of clicking on the pins individually, looks like Ariel has been pretty popular because the artist proof pre-production version of this pin was already sold out. There's only the numbered versions.
May I ask you a question? What's the difference again? I know you guys explained it, and I know you, especially with Travis, have gone in details on it, but I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, Travis, if you're still in the chat, definitely I want you to chime in on this one too. So, I mean, it's really up to the collector. So when you go to like some of the pin events in Disney and you can trade from their pin board, they'll have artist proof and pre-production pins. They're the same pin, and some people don't really give it more value. It just really depends on the collector. I think there's something cool in having a pre-production pin or an artist proof pin because typically those are not the ones that you would get at the store. So that's why I like those.
Well,
And
what's
then
the difference, like in
it's just really
physically?
they look exactly the same. It's just that on the back it'll be stamped either as artist proof or pre-production, or it'll be or it's gonna say like 1 of 200 or like 50 of 200. So that would be your numbered pins. So it's just really, honestly, they're gonna look exactly the same. It's just the back that is gonna say whether they're a pre-production, artist proof, or a numbered pin. But the pin is gonna look exactly the same.
So do they like make us like a badge so that the artist can see how it came out and then improve it? Is that what it?
No, so when they are making pins, the pins go through like different stages. You'll have the artist proof version of it, which is kind of like one of the first pins that get produced, and then or like a pre-production pin. So these are all the pins that get made before they actually launch, and then
Okay.
sell them. So I mean, they should look the same. It's just really on the back, it will just say artist proof or pre-production instead of like this is number 50 of 200. But they should look the same. Travis said true, which is surprising that some don't give it more value because it's more limited. In the pin community, people do care about production run, which is why it's weird. So to me personally, as a collector, I think that I value those more because, like Travis says, they're more limited to have an artist proof or a pre-production pin. But it's really, I think it's up to the collector. Kaylin says the AP are like the first ones made before the pins went into production fully because they were the first. Some consider them more collectible. So that's, thank you, Caitlin, for that too. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But the pin should look exactly the same. It's just really on the back when you turn the pin around, and you'll see where it says limited edition of.
And there's a price difference when you buy it.
Well, with Paul's, I think this is to Paul's Gallery. They are the ones that sell these Artland pins. So with them, there's there's a price difference. It's just a little bit more if you wanted the artist proof version of this compared to like the number version. Oh my gosh, I just saw the up close of this. This is so pretty.
How beautiful.
Oh my goodness, a squirrel moment. I'm like, so pretty. But yeah, so. They are the only ones that I've seen selling these pins like that. With you can either get the artist proof version or you can get the number version. And obviously, like Caitlin said and Travis said, there are limited pins that are like that because are the ones that were made before the regular production went on and whatnot. But
I know this is a pin and everything, but imagine if they made like magic ears, like with the same concept on it. Magic ears, well, Mickey ears, and then have like the pin be like the middle, the center of the bow. I'm done with myself.
Oh yeah, Christian, Loungefly and Disney, they need to get a hold of you with your with your oh my god, your ideas on here. And then Travis is saying, I do like these pins, but I'm still on the fence. I need to see them in person. Oftentimes pictures can make them look different. I'm still on the hunt for the Jasmine stained glass Outland pin. My goodness, you didn't get that one? What? I thought you like ran and got that real quick.
Hey, Nadia.
Hey, Nadia, good morning. But
Oh,
yeah,
there we go. Everybody, make it happen. Hashtag make them into t-shirts like Christy said, and then make them into ears as well.
There you go. Hashtag make it happen. Travis, these pins are already low LE, so they should be popular. Yeah, so the limited edition size of a pin will definitely also, it's a factor that, oh my gosh, I guess place effect. Oh my god, can't even talk this more. It's something that influences the value, I guess, on the pin when they're low LEs. But yeah, no, I cannot believe you didn't get that. Like, I thought you jumped on that right away. You definitely need that Jasmine pin. I wonder if they still have some of those. But going back to Arlen, I mean, these are the newer pins that they just came out on Friday. But they recently also came out, which I think we did talk about this recently, with these mystery pins, which are the first ones out through Artland. We saw these last week, and I believe each box comes with 3. And these are, looks like there's an edition size of just 500. So they're fairly limited. And the pins are so pretty. I mean, look at that. Stained glass. These are going to be all Pixar characters. I didn't order these because I don't collect Pixar, but they're doing a great job with these pins. Christy, what do you think so far about all these pins by Artland?
I'm surprised I didn't know about them, but the stained glass, that's beautiful. I have like one stained glass pen, and it's the rose from Beauty and the Beast that was gifted to me. And the Gothic ones, those Princess Gothic ones, I love those. I actually have, it's a siren t-shirt that the company I brand rep for made. It's actually a tank top, and it's Ariel as a siren, and it kind of goes right in line with those pens, and I freaking love them.
Yeah, these ones are so pretty. And I had not seen this one. Oh my God, Michael, this one is it's like it was made for you. Unfortunately, it was sold out, but look at that. That's such a pretty pin.
Wow. It's your fault.
And you see how like King Triton has like glitter on his tail too?
Yes.
And oh, that is so
That is
pretty. I mean,
amazing.
I want to see. I'm here looking for some of the stained glass pins. I don't even know if they have any of those left because when they were released, they were very popular. I don't see them here anymore, but they had done such a great job with those stained glass pins. And as soon as I saw Belle, I knew I needed it. Travis said, "Don't know where the butterfly is from." The stained glass is beautiful. I don't collect Pixar either, but I hope they continue this style of pins with other franchises or movies. I agree with you because their pins I bought from Artland like 2 or 3 times already. Shipping takes about 3 weeks because they're coming from out of the country, but their pins are very, very pretty, so nicely designed. And then with that said, I have one more thing, and then I'm so happy to see that we have some pop news today. I just see a little pop-up on the side. I like it. Michael and Christian always prepared. I love it. So the last thing I am going to share. I'm back. Oh my God, I look crazy. So let me go ahead and share. It's actually more pin news, and then these are actually from Box Lunch. So let me go back here, and that's not the one. It is this one. There we go. So these are actually Monsters Inc. These are really cute. It's not the first time they do like puzzle pins like that because they did a puzzle pin set for the 65th anniversary of Disneyland. And these are really cute. I don't collect Pixar or Monsters Inc. But for the people that do, this would be really cool. $9.90 each box comes with one, so it will cost you around $60 to get the full set if you get lucky with all 6 pieces. But I mean, you can always trade for them. Not for me, but I think they are cute. What do you guys think about this set? Christy, I'll start with you. What do you think about these?
I really like the puzzle pins. I think it's really cool, a really good idea, concept, and everything. I don't do them just because of the fact that if I get one, I feel like I need them all. And so to me, I was just like, I can't invest that much in trying to collect them all because you're going to spend at least $100 because there's no way you're going to get all 6 of them at once. And I have completed a couple of mystery pin sets, but none of them were puzzles. So it's just way too much investment for me to do a puzzle one because I would not be able to not have them all.
I totally know what you mean. I started years ago. I started the Nightmare Before Christmas puzzle set. This was back in maybe 2016. And only because I was fresh with pins, I thought the collection was cool, even though I don't collect Nightmare Before Christmas. And I am still not done with that puzzle pin set. And every time I look at it, I'm like, I need to try to complete this. But Christian and Michael, what do you guys think about this one?
Yeah, I think it's beautiful and nice, but I don't think we're gonna get it because it's gonna cost a lot.
Yeah, I like Chris was saying, it's just I'm not OCD, but I do have some type of need to complete something, and that's puzzles. Like if there were individuals without having this having to connect them, maybe I'll give it a try just to get a few of them, whatever. But if it's a puzzle, I feel like I need to complete it.
So I can take that money and put it towards a Loungefly bag.
There you go.
Right? Yes. Yeah. By the way, July 1st. If you don't got it, try to get it. It has Box Lunch money. That's the day that you can go ahead and go to Box Lunch and use it to buy your Loungeflies.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely a puzzle person too. I have so many puzzles, and I will sit there. It's so funny because we'll try to do a puzzle as a family, and they'll get tired after about an hour, and I sit there the entire day and complete the puzzle. The entire day.
I love puzzles too. It's very therapeutic.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I don't do puzzles, but I've been building Legos lately, and I have that same issue with the Legos. I'm like, if I start it, I have a hard time stopping to come back to it. So
Legos,
I have to
Legos
sit.
are puzzles.
I have to
They're
sit
just
and do it.
3D
Huh?
puzzles. I said Legos are puzzles. They're just 3D puzzles.
I agree. So that's why you guys made me think of that. So that's how I feel about Legos. If I start, I need to try to finish it because it gives me anxiety to like not finish it, you know? But yeah, definitely it's cool, but this one, but not for me. Travis is saying my chat froze on the side, but I see it on my phone. He said, I said it once, I'll say it again. I do like the puzzle sets, but I wish they would make these puzzles into shaped instead of rectangles. Like this Mounters one. Oh, Monsters one's like Mounters. This Monsters one should be in the shape of a door or something. You know what? I do like
That
that.
would be cool.
Yeah,
I,
that would be cool.
I think that would be a good idea. All about pins being unique with all the sets the same shape makes them all look the same. I agree with you on that, Travis. And that actually would have been a really cool one if, like you said, they would have made it into a door. But with that said, we're actually done with my section of the news. And then I did see that Christian and Michael, they have some news to talk about.
Yes.
So what is? I feel like we did see this one, but did we have a drop date for this, Goofy?
So they technically didn't. Again, it's supposed to be. I don't know why they have the Funko exclusive sticker on there because it's only supposed to be the Funko Hollywood store. But it technically did drop. I think overseas has the Funko exclusive sticker, which I don't know why. But we missed out on it, sadly. But they do have it on another website called Pop Culture, which usually tends to send to Australia. But they are saying that they are shipping to worldwide. But the only problem is that we try to
buy it today,
and it doesn't allow
let us at all.
Yeah. So for any reasons why you have luck in your region, it is $18.69 plus shipping. But if anybody in the West Coast can get us one, please let us know.
Yeah, because we really want this one.
Yeah, we're trying to collect all the Pride ones, especially Goofy for some reason tends to release in the Funko shop.
Yeah, in Funko Hollywood.
In Funko Hollywood, yeah. I don't know why. There's like the third.
The same for Donald Duck.
Yeah,
Most
Donald Duck too. Yeah. What do you guys
there.
think about it? I know
I love the Pride ones. I'm like, I kind of want some of those, and I don't really even collect Disney Pops. They're kind of like the whole addiction of the Diamond Edition. The Pride ones are right up there with like the Diamond Edition.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I did not like about last year, they were more translucent. So not that they were completely see-through, they did have a little bit more of a lighter of plastic. So like you couldn't see through it. It looked like Jello, like almost. And for some reason this year, they do have more of a matted and thicker tone to it. But the Wally one completely is different from the rest of them because Wally looks like they melted crayons and formed it into the shape of Wally. Like, I don't know why it doesn't have an ombre effect like the rest of them do. It looks very solid lines. But yes, the Pride line is completely awesome. This is a discussion that we're gonna probably have tonight, but I wish they would make more of LGBTQ plus like characters or actors or things that we know of. Like RuPaul could be Pride Pop. Like I think that they should do that.
They should do the transgender colors because that color I subscribe to a thing called MeUndies. It's underwear and they do like all different themes and stuff. And I got all the Pride ones, and my favorite one is the transgender one. The colors are just so beautiful. And they should totally do those in Pops.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's becoming more of like they changed the flag now, so it does involve now black, brown, and pink. So hopefully next year when they do the next wave of Pride Pops, they actually recognize
include those.
Yeah, and include that as the new Pride flag instead of having the typical the Roy G. Biv colors. So let's see what happens with that. But that is a good point. I do like those colors. Moving on to the next one. This is already out available. It was on Amazon, I believe, and Entertainment Earth has it. So this came out a few months ago for pre-order, I believe. So it is the Jungle Cruise Frank, and I believe it is for what's his name, Dwayne Johnson.
Frank.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson for the movie that's coming up.
Mm-hmm. Very excited for the movie.
All right, any of you guys getting it? I know that Mel, you have the Jungle Cruise pop, right?
I do. You know what? I have the first Jungle Cruise pop they came out with. I didn't get the second one. But I think this is really cute. And
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing the movie because, like I think of like oh my gosh, what is this movie? Jumanji. I think of Jumanji when I see The Rock in with this. And Jumanji was a good movie. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing. I don't know if I'll be collecting the pops because I only got the one Jungle Cruise pop, but I think it's cool they're coming out for these pops for the movie.
Yeah, it's really cute.
And I know that Christy, you're not collecting this line or anything like that because you're very limited. But what do you think about the pop?
I really like his suspenders. They're so cute.
They are.
He is so cute. And that's the thing is like all the pops are always so freaking cute. And that's why I kind of am very limited on them because I know if I just start collecting them, I'll just start collecting them all. And I can't end up with a whole wall of pops.
Yeah, and that was our goal, just to have a wall, and now we have rooms. I don't know what's wrong. We literally have like
an
3
addiction.
rooms.
It really is. Everything like collecting things is an addiction. So you have to limit yourself, or you'll just end up hoarding a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I totally agree. I agree with you. Last weekend when I went to New York, I went with my coworker, her husband, a couple of her family members, and then some friends that were visiting from Michigan. And then my coworker went to my room because I was showing her some of my pins. She was like, "Oh my gosh, there are pins everywhere." Because that's literally how my room is. Like, I have all these pin boxes displayed all over the room. And she's like, "They are everywhere." And I'm like, "I know." So it's kind of going back to like, if I was just like, what, I'm just gonna collect everything, I would just be, I would just have like mountains of stuff, which I feel like I already have a lot of stuff and I'm trying to cut back. But yeah, I feel like if I don't kind of discipline myself with what I'm gonna get, then oh my God, I would probably be buried under like an avalanche of like stuff. But yeah.
That's how we were the other day when we were fixing the Disney room.
Yes, we could not walk into that room.
It's not walkable, but we're starting to finish it and finish opening the rest of the stuff that we've been holding off on. Moving on to the next one that's coming out. So these are soda figures, and basically they're kind of similar to the pops, just smaller, stretched out form. The pops tends to be more of like, I guess if you want to call it like an Oompa Loompa shape, like it's more smaller and rounder.
Mm-hmm.
So the soda figures tend to be like almost realistic action figure kind of looking ones, but kind of like a different kind of art form because they don't look exactly like what it's representing because it has their own kind of twist on it. So the Mickey ones, this is the first Mickey one that I've seen, right? No, there's also the Halloween one that's coming out soon.
There's the Halloween one that was also released.
Yeah. So they come in a soda can, and you pop up the lid. It's right here. It's not up here. It's just like right here, and you pop it up, and it comes with a chance of a chase, which is the one on the right, or you get the common one, which is on the left. And this one's limited to 15,000. Has not been announced when it's coming out. As we said before, anything that comes out on the Funko Shop, it's very random when they drop it. There's no
unexpected and soon.
Yeah, there's no heads up. So good luck to everybody who tries to get it.
Here we go with packaging again.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
So
I think these are cute. Like Christy said, not to cut you off, Christian. But she said with like packaging, I think I don't have any of these soda can collectibles, but I think the packaging on it, the soda can idea is such a clever idea for like packaging of a collectible. I don't have any, but maybe one of these days. Maybe I'll get one if I really want the character, because honestly, I cannot open the door. I know, my gosh. I know there's like a Jessica or Roger Rabbit can out there.
Yeah, the Roger Rabbit one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they released Beauty and the Beast.
Because they're doing more Disney. There's been dropping, and we're going to talk about it right now, but there's been a lot of Disney characters coming out.
Yeah.
So they already have done Sully,
Edna Mode.
There has some Halloween ones coming out. So there's just so many things that we are expected to come out with. But next is this one. So for all those Alice in Wonderland fans, fake fans. Sure. Yo, okay.
I think Loki's a fan.
That one is Luna.
Luna? Oh my gosh, my dog's name is Luna too. Oh,
Luna and Loki.
I like that.
But yes, Funko had a live stream. They were showing all these figures and the posters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and it came out what I predicted, because everybody was like, they cannot do that. They're not that crazy. Yes, they are that crazy. They're dropping all of this in one day. We don't know what day it would be, but we were all trying to debate whether they were going to come out all in the same day or like sporadically, just like separate them in different drops. I said they wouldn't do that because I don't think that they would waste a whole entire line trying to spread it out in a month. They would just do one drop, and whoever gets it. It's like a big convention.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it might be dropping next week.
I think so too. So they have 4 different pops that you can get. They have 4 different posters, and then there are 8 different soda figures. So basically there's 4 characters, but each one has a possibility to chase. Now, I think this one, if you're not so crazy about collecting a chase, and you just want to get because of the cool colors, you are in luck, because this is all black light glow. So, and if anybody doesn't know what black light is, it's basically they have very like saturated colors on them, as you can see, because when you put a black light on them, it gives you the same effect like if it was glowing in the dark, but it isn't. So it's so cool. What do you think about it? Anybody?
I think hey Crystal, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Yeah, so I think these are really cool. I know we got a preview of these like a week ago or a couple weeks ago, and I think that I don't collect Alice in Wonderland, but I think that the coloring on these pops and the cans and even the posters, the coloring is really cool, and I think that the fact that they are those black light slash like glow in the dark type of like collectibles is really cool, because I think it kind of goes with the whole Alice theme. Like I said, not a collector of these, but these are really cool. I do like the Cheshire Cat at the top. I think that looks cool. And I like that the chase version of the sodas, like it's just like completely different colors where you can really tell them apart and be like, oh, well, that's the chase. But I think they're cool. Not something that I would collect, but I think they did a really good job with the design and the idea for these.
How about you, Christy?
All right, I keep muting myself because these dogs are crazy. I think they are really cool looking. Also, not one of my collections, but for anyone that does collect them, I would, like, if I were to collect them, I'd jump on those right away because they're totally cute. I love that they have yellow tints to them rather than just like the normal of the pops. And the Cheshire Cat, he's so cute. So.
Yeah. They are so cool. And then what I like about this is that normally if you see the soda can that we were showing before, they tend to have a white like packaging, but in this one they did the black, which is awesome. So this isn't the first time they came out with black light soda figures, but they are the first time that they're completely just black light. Mm-hmm. Usually the chase tends to be a black light if it's part of it. So they are making the packaging with the black, and I absolutely love it.
With it.
Yeah. I love the black light.
Yeah, exactly. I was actually gonna highlight Crystal's comments. Go ahead, Christian, because I actually want your thoughts on her idea on that.
I love the black light pops, but I feel that I need a whole separate display for these in order to really enjoy them. Correct. So Michael and I already had a conversation about this, that eventually when we do have a sufficient amount of like black light figures or even glow in the dark ones, because glow in the dark, if you put them underneath the black light, they tend to do glow better. That's why I'm not a big fan of the glow in the dark pops, because you have to have them underneath a light for it to glow for a while, and it doesn't last long. So either way, you would need to get a black light. So that's why I like the black light lines that came out, because the Marvel also came out with one. DC has come out with one. They tend to have this very saturated look without the light. So either way, if you have them underneath the black light or not, they just give you this like different feeling about it, and I like that. So we are going to display them separately from the rest of the pops that we have underneath the black light. We're just trying to figure out where we would do that will look very intriguing. I'm thinking more of the hallway or like the living room kind of thing, but I would agree with you. I would do it in a separate display just to give them that same feeling of like all of them together in the black light. I know I ramble a lot. I have a blacklight Spider-Man. I love him. Yes.
We have that one too.
Yes, that was a good one. We have them up back here if you want to share for a second. That's all the blacklight Marvel ones. We have the rest of. There's a second wave that came out, which the Hulk is part of that second wave. We sadly are missing 2 more. One of them already released on the Funko Shop. It was what's his
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, and then the last one hasn't dropped officially yet. Is the Venom one. So we have the rest of the wave on the side because we're doing a video on it. But this is the first wave, and then that's part of the second one.
So if anybody has an extra Ghost Rider, please hit us up.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Those are things. Those were it's a random drop, and it sold out pretty quickly. The Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'm terrified for this release.
Yeah, this one I feel like it's gonna be
Like
a
everybody's
bloodbath. It's just gonna be going crazy for it. So moving on to the Marvel Pops.
Ooh.
Yeah, these both are now available for pre-order on Amazon.
Yeah, especially on the right one. She is an Amazon exclusive, and I am obsessed with the fact that they have Miss Minutes. Oh my
Yes.
gosh!
So she is part of that like pop set. Like she is.
She comes
gonna be
with
a little pop.
So this is a common right here, and she comes with I forgot what they call it, a Pop Buddy.
Yeah, Pop and Buddy.
Pop and Buddy. So this is the Pop, and this is the
so
Buddy.
cute.
So it hits a little small figure, and she is Amazon exclusive.
Yeah, I love the fact that they have the thing that she has on her helmet, the count.
The details on it.
The
Oh yeah,
details
because she
yeah.
counts right here how many she's been
Yeah,
collecting.
really
So
That's so cool. And good morning, Growl Guy. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy
morning.
Sunday.
yeah, so they already released Loki, and I forgot his name in the show, but Luke Wilson's character.
yes, they released those two.
Yeah, but this is the next one.
Oh, Cherie, Christian, and Michael are big Stitch.
Oh.
people. Actually, let me go ahead and put you guys full screen real again with your Stitch.
And then I'm a little bit upset because we just picked this up yesterday, and I didn't get to wear it today, and I realized how it's not centered. It's like to the side.
But he's kind of like that's how he is. He's kind of like to the side anyway, right? He's kind of
True.
like going that way. Is that a Spirit jersey, by the way?
No, it's box lunch, long sleeve, and it's I believe $35.99, but we got it for yeah, we got it for regular price. It was on sale online, but online didn't have our size, but it had the last one on the
We
store.
also got the hat yesterday.
Oh yeah, which
Oh.
Rainbow Pineapple, they have socks of this same design as well pajamas bottoms, so that's a cool one.
Well, I love it. And that humongous Stitch Plus. Where did you get the plush at or from?
Shop Disney
Shop Disney
on sale.
It was 120. I think 120.
Hold up, I got you.
100. Oh
130, and we
Yeah.
got it for 40% off.
no. Okay, it was half off. Plus we had a percentage off because it was the whole entire site was like 20% off. Plus we had another coupon on top of that because it was anything above this certain amount of money that you can take off from your cart plus free shipping. So it came out to like $44.
What? That is
So, You guys want to
amazing.
see the video? It's on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we did a video on this
It's a
one.
big haul.
Big haul.
I don't remember. I'm a fake fan. I will have to go back.
Wow. Oh, we find out.
That box had to be huge.
It was. We were like, "What is this? Who packaged the body and dropped it off in front of our house?" It was Stitch. By the way, if you guys, as what we talked about this previously, Hot Topic from the franchise of Funko, they're actually coming out with a similar design of this one, but a smaller version.
Yeah.
But these cuddlies from Disney, they do have different sizes as well. There's small, medium, and large, and extra large, the jumbo. So I don't know why they're doing something similar to it, but I do find this one a lot more comfortable. I've not seen the Hot Topic Funko version, but it looks exactly alike, just a different texture, and the body form is a little bit different. This one has more, I guess, almost like a beanbag kind of look. The other one looks more stuffed.
It's so fluffy.
So if anybody missed out or can't find any of them, they do have something similar coming out soon in Hot Topic for Funkoween.
Oh, he's so cute. I love it.
He's dead.
What?
Stop.
He's asleep.
I'm done with it. All right, going back to
Sleepy
All right.
Stitch.
Star Wars fans. We
Yes.
have this coming out.
These are the concept pops. They're really cool, and they are on pre-order on Amazon and as well Entertainment Earth.
Yeah, so concept art series is basically what they were trying to do when Star Wars. They already had a wave already come up previously with C-3PO, R2D2, and some other characters like Darth Vader.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a different one with Stormtrooper and Stormtrooper and Han Solo. The one over here on the left, I believe it's the Stormtrooper here. They look similar, but I think this one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
This is going to be a Funko exclusive only. Da, 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 da. I don't know.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's cool looking.
Yeah, it is.
Anybody?
I like them. I like that they have all the different styles of stormtroopers on here. Like I'm not a Star Wars collector, but I think I've always thought that the stormtroopers like little design or uniform, whatever you want to call it, it's really cool. I think they look really cool. So I do like these. I don't really understand this nose trooper one with like the little V thing because I'm not a Star Wars fan or not fan. I'm not like a collector, so I don't really know. But I think they look really cool. As far as the Han Solo one, it's cool. But if I was gonna get any of these, I'd probably get just the first stormtrooper with like, is that a lightsaber?
I think it's like I think it kind of is, but I don't know.
Big fans, we don't know.
I think it is. Again, it's a concept artwork, so they probably previously thought that they should have something similar to them, but then when they made the movie, they decided not to have them.
My favorite is Han Solo. I love how he's wearing a purple outfit.
Oh yeah, that's very cool, and a lot younger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does look. I was like, who is that? And then when I look at the box, oh, Han Solo. Interesting.
He looked, but he didn't look old in the movie or anything like that. But I feel like he looks like a younger version, like with a beard and everything. Like looks like he's in his early 20s, fighting off. All right, so
oh my gosh.
So more Funko Soda. So this was released, and I think this is actually true because a lot of websites that have been dropping them, or not websites, accounts on Instagram, kept on deleting it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that Funko reached out to them because Funko did come up with an agreement or something, like they have the rights to go ahead and press charges or sue or whatever you want to call it against anybody who leaks out of things that are not supposed to be talking about.
Really?
Because a lot of people were doing it, especially on Instagram. There's a lot of accounts that tend to do that. They want to share the exclusivity of anything that's been leaked or anything that's coming up. And sometimes it hasn't been approved by Funko. So for them releasing things that are not been approved is basically violating the agreement, whoever originally saw these pictures. So they're trying to track down who's the one that's leaking it, I guess. I don't know. But they don't want people to announce things that they don't have rights to announce it. So this one in particular, Stitch, for some reason, Tats was sending it to me, and then some other friends of ours were sending it to us. And for some reason, they just kept on being deleted. I did get a screenshot of it. And this account, Pop Freak one, I think it did stay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's supposed to be a Funko Soda. So this is why we're talking about earlier before the soda figures. They tend to be now going into Disney more. So what do you think about that? I mean, you can't really see the figure, but it's going to be flocked.
Yeah, well, first, I really like that Donald, Mickey, and Goofy on top. Like covering the ears, the eyes, and the mouth. But you see, Mickey's kind of like peeking, like, what? I want to see. I want to see that exclusive. But I think that's really cool. It's funny because I think the person, Pop Freak One, was also the one that leaked the Beauty and the Beast Pop Town, right?
Yeah, correct.
I think that's really cool. I think it's cool that it's going to be flocked, even though we don't have a picture of what it's going to look like or like any art for it. I think it'll be really popular. Lisa, I got to take off, but good to see y'all. And oh, thanks so much, Lisa. And yeah, we'll see you, next Sunday, with our Sunday family here. But yeah, hope you have a great Sunday. Connie, I still need the Funko Chase with the record player. Yeah, they come out with a lot of really cool Stitch stuff, and I think this one was going to be really cool with the soda, especially because it's flocked. I think I'm curious to see what this one is going to look like, what kind of post Stitch is going to have too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, most likely his ears are going to be down because he has big
or
ears.
up, completely up.
You think so?
I think it's going to be completely up, like sticking straight up.
Yeah, it could be. Oh, him sitting down, most likely.
Could be sitting or could be standing.
The space of the can, they can't make it too big.
Yeah. Christy, what do you think about this one?
Oh, okay.
I adore Stitch. Absolutely adore Stitch. I'm not like a plushie collector at all, but I have a couple of Stitch plushies. So I would love it. I'm not going to get it because again, I do not need to start collecting these things. But I do love me some Stitch. Yes, don't do it. Don't do it. I think out of my Jim Shore, I probably have the most Stitch Jim Shore.
Oh, nice.
We have not got Jim Shores.
No Jim Shores at all.
No, it's more like Jim No.
Jim No.
Yes, but it is Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, and See No Evil. I forget one. I don't know. But I put this because these are the rumors that are coming out. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. Mini with the chase.
Ooh.
I wonder what the chase is gonna look like.
Probably a different color because she has
white.
I think it's a different color because she is really, really like known for being red, but she also has pink.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So I think they probably have like the chase one pink.
2 different colors, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It does happen, so yeah.
That's not true.
What?
Everything you've predicted has been coming out.
That's not true.
A lot, like for life, yes.
I guess maybe I don't know.
Seasons of the future.
Oh, Christian. No, I'm playing. Would you get this, Mel?
No, only because I don't collect any other Fab Fives. Like, I really my collections. I try to keep it to Beauty and the Beast. Jessica and Roger Rabbit, Castles, and now Harry Potter. So I don't think I would get this, but I think that is a really neat concept that they're also kind of like showcasing Minnie by herself. So that's cool. I see that Cherie says I don't like pink Minnie, but I think that I think this would be really cool, especially because I know there's a lot of people that really collect the Fab Fives. Like, for example, I know that Mary from the Siskatio, she's big into collecting a Minnie with Daisy. So I'm sure that some people out there would really want to get this because there's a lot of like collectors are really into the Fab Fives and just really Mickey and Minnie. Hey Yadi, good morning, buenos dias. Thanks, or good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that one. Not for me, but I think it's a really cute idea.
And then we also have this one. Now, I don't know if I know Christy says that she's not a collector, but are you a fan of Emperor's New Groove?
I've actually never seen it.
Me either.
Michael's heartbroken. It's one of his favorite lines.
Really? Oh my gosh, where's Caitlin? Hashtag never seen it.
I just realized they spelled it wrong. They put Grove, Emperor's New Grove.
Didn't they? They forgot an O. There's
oh no,
a ton of Disney movies I've not seen. Mainly because when I was growing up, we couldn't afford the Disney Channel and we couldn't afford to do a whole lot of stuff. So I really missed out on most of the movies and TV shows that were out during my youth. So there's very few Disney movies I've actually seen outside of Star Wars and Marvel.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get to see this movie. I think I saw a part of it, but I didn't really get into it. But Michael made me see it. I think last year was it? Last year I had to watch the whole thing because he was like, "We need to see it." I'm like, "Fine." It's a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna say it's one of the best ones of Disney. I just think it depends on, I guess, the moment you saw it or what you didn't expect. As an adult seeing this movie the first time, I wouldn't say it was the best movie, but it does have its funny moments. I do like the villains of this movie.
That's cool. I love how Caitlin is like, "You're on your own. I saw this. I've seen this."
Oh my god!
This is a pop that's coming out. It is supposedly going to be out for the San Diego Comic-Con of this year. So they did come out with Kronk and Gizmo pop not too long ago. So they're coming out with this one as him as the scout, which is the ending of the movie. Spoilers. So we talked about this already.
So we're gonna skip it.
This is another soda figure that's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be up. Not really knowing what characters. I feel like it's gonna be a few characters, possibly Russell, especially Doug. I think is gonna come out, and then possibly
Kevin.
Kevin, I think. They tend to stick with more of like the creatures and then actual characters. Mm-hmm. So I don't think they would. They possibly would do.
They probably would do Doug.
I was gonna say Carl.
Oh, Carl.
Carl. I feel like Carl they possibly would do because they do tend to focus on him a lot as well with his with his or his widow
Ellie.
Ellie. Well, I was gonna say his wife, but not longer wife. I don't know how you say that.
She's alive in my heart. Okay.
So Yadi, it looks like Yadi collects Beauty and the Beast too, like me. She's like, when does that come out? Oh my gosh, Yadi, we were talking about that maybe 15 minutes ago. And actually, no, I think we started with that.
Yeah.
But I need that too. We have no idea when it's coming out. It's one of these things that they have been leaked. But we are thinking probably it'll be for the anniversary, which is in November. But Christian was saying that maybe they might do like a pre-order for that. We are thinking, or they're thinking, because they are like the pops experts here, that it'll probably the pre-release or pre-order would probably be what just say Christian around like sometime in September, maybe.
Possibly. I actually think that they might come out with more pops for the 30th anniversary. I think that this is going to go along with that wave when they come out with more. They possibly will do like how they did with Pinocchio, come out with like a whole wave. So it could be possible that they'll come out with her father, some of other characters, like probably another Gaston, because they haven't done Gaston since the first one.
Ooh, that's cool.
Because we have a lot of Beast, we have a lot of Belle. They could even possibly let's put it out there. I would not say that they would do it, but if I'm gonna say something, like I hope they will come true. Make Beast as a human form, so we can have a version of
so cool,
right? And then
the dad as well. I would love to see.
And Gaston's friend.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god! I'm a big fan. LeFou.
He could have been a Pride Pop.
LeFou.
Oh, I mean that was.
It was more of the real,
movie,
the live action.
Yeah, but that we don't know yet. So we talked about this. They did come out with Donald Duck a few conventions ago, and it was the from the Musketeers. So we were like, where are the rest of them? So they have been announced that NYCC, the New York Comic Con, will most likely be having Goofy, and as well the San Diego Comic Con will be having Mickey.
Oh, I know that we did talk about this briefly about the Three Musketeers. That is pretty cool. Again, not something that I would collect, but I think that it's cool that they came out with, or that they're coming out with this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, have you seen the pop for Donald Duck, Christy?
I haven't. Sorry, unmute. Days ding dongs. I haven't actually seen it.
It's really cool looking, but we were hoping that they would come with more for those, especially who are a fan of that movie. I have never seen the Musketeers. Has anyone else seen it?
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen the Disney version. I've seen the like live action version from like the early 90s.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking. I haven't.
Okay.
I see parts of it. I think they played it on like the mornings of WB, like on Saturdays.
Oh, that's a must. We're gonna have to watch it.
The only thing I can think of is the Man in the Iron Mask, because we're in the Three Musketeers featured in that movie.
Yeah, the one with Leonardo DiCaprio. I think they were.
Yeah, I think Jeremy Irons, wasn't he one of the Three Musketeers in the movie?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I've not seen that movie.
They also have Men in Tights, who are the Three Musketeers, which is like a total goofy movie.
Yeah, I remember. I barely remember Men in Tights. Connie, I'm a fake fan. So, Christy, this is something that we do here. Actually, McDorks, they kind of started that too, and like the Funko community. So every time, like we're Disney fans, but we don't know something, we just become fake fans.
I have been called a fake fan before, just because I haven't seen a whole lot of Disney movies, but. You could be a fan of the merch. You can be a fan of the parks.
Right?
That's
why we represent fake fans.
Because when we started doing videos, people kept correcting us on our misinformed, like, things that we were talking about or things that we just couldn't remember or certain characters. So we had a lot of people correcting us. And sometimes they weren't so nice about it. So we started owning it. We're like, we're just like fake fans. And then out of nowhere, everybody, like, we just all just started accepting it. And that's something that we like to say. Like, we're not saying it in a mean way, like we're fake fans. We're just owning it. Like, if you want to call us a fake fan, you know what? I'm happy to be a fake fan because I can't remember every detail about every line. I'm sorry.
I mean, Christy, it got to the point that now we have like the fake fan society too.
Yeah. And we got stickers too.
Just add me to the fake fan group.
you are more than welcome to come in. But this is another pop that's coming out of Doug. We already have like 3, not us, but like out there. There's like 3 Dougs that have been made. And I think 2 of them are like flocked. We actually have one of the Dougs flocked, thanks to Caitlin for helping us out with that. But this is another pop. I don't know why they're doing another Doug.
I don't know why it's called Doug Days. Is there like a short that is called Doug Days then?
Probably one of the shorts, or they probably just got the picture just to put that there to make it clear who's Doug.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's another pop. Anybody a fan of Up?
I've seen the movie. I am not a collector. I think Up to me is a little depressing, but I think it's really cute movie. I'm not a collector, so I don't think we'll be getting any of the Up ones. Although I think that anything that comes out with the house and the balloons always looks very pretty. But I'm just not really I'm not really a big Up fan. We're all fake fans to some degree. I agree, Crystal. But those are my thoughts on Up. I think it's a great movie, but it's just a little too depressing for me. I don't know.
I like Up, but I'm not a collector either. I have a couple of pins. Like I have the grape soda pin, and then I have the House with the Balloons 3D pin. And that one, like anytime I show it, everyone's like, that one's so pretty, which is true. Like that anything Up when it comes to the House with the Balloons is really pretty.
Yes, I agree. It's very, very pretty. We have the Funko house. We just haven't displayed it.
Yeah, we do have the pop.
The Funko Pop house of the Up movie.
Kevin.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
And then Disney Princess Ariel, San Diego Comic-Con. Possibly her in this dress. I'm not too quite sure.
Can't wait. Oh my gosh. Anything Ariel, I'm very excited for. And Star Wars, Across the Galaxy, Rey, San Diego Comic-Con. But moving on to Launchfly, because these are just things that we didn't talk about anyway. So for anybody who didn't know, Funko does own or partners up with Launchfly now. They kind of do own them in a way. That's where they have the crown now. Back then they had like the pink logo with a heart, but they have the crown out for Funko. So I'm all for this even more now because I feel like they've been doing a great job with how the quality and the craziness of like how detailed they are with their launch flies. So these are launch flies that are coming up soon. This is mini with floral of like lavender colors and stuff like that. What do you guys think about that?
It's so funny, like the straps hanging down look like feet.
Yes, we were talking about that because there's a Stitch one for Vampire Stitch is coming out, and his straps are black with like, of course, the see-through part is white, where the straps are not. And it looked like he was wearing like Michael Jackson, like black shoes with white socks or something. It was so hilarious.
So it's a cute bag. I'm just because I've been trying to diminish my Loungefly collection. I'm actually super picky with any of them that I buy, and I actually just sold one of my favorite ones. I had the Hogwarts Castle backpack, which was absolutely my favorite backpack aside from my Loki one, and I just sold it. I was like, oh, it's so sad to see you go.
Aw. How about you, Mel?
I think she put in the chat BRB, so I think she.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't. Yeah,
because we have the thing full screen, but
yeah, we can't.
Love to know this is from.
I don't think it's from anywhere. It's just like a design just to create it.
I guess, yeah.
And then they have this one that's more so for cool. Jasmine.
It's the pets.
Oh, it's all of them actually. It's all the characters.
Yeah. So the tiger.
Oh, and I get it. It's on the gem that represents the color scheme of who they're from. So you got right here.
Jasmine.
But what's his name? Raja.
Yeah.
And then you have Abu right here with the blue. And then I saw Sebastian right here on this gem, what represents Ariel and Gus.
Oh,
and Miss Potta and Chip.
Wow.
And then you have as well Cogsworth and Lumiere over here.
This bag is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a very nice one. What do you think, Christy?
Sorry, I had to keep unmuting myself.
No, you're good.
I think it's cute. It's very much a person that likes princesses, and I'm totally not a princess person, but it's really cute. And then somebody asked in chat how much I sold my Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle bag for. 140.
Whoa.
Oof.
And I got it. Yeah, I got it in a Bibbidi box, so it was technically free.
Oh, I like the flounder on it. It's so cute.
Yeah. And yes, sidekicks.
There
Yes.
you go. Sidekicks.
That's a great one. We just did a sidekick ear swap. We should have known the name of sidekick.
Oh my God, for
Big
real.
fan here. And then you
I
have,
love that one.
it's so pretty. I'm
That is
obsessed.
so pretty.
I'm obsessed with the color scheme.
I
Oh my
liked how they
gosh.
had more of Apu there, like, because you have Genie over here, but you only see his silhouette and the silhouette of Aladdin and Jasmine in the background. So it's very pretty.
Wow, I'm obsessed with that one. I think we might get that one.
Possibly. I love the color and everything that goes with it. It reminds
Oh,
me of
that is beautiful. Now, is that the part of the lamp, like the very top? Is that like? Does that like Oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for? Is that like 3D on it almost? Like it's like, is it
I
raised
think
on
so.
this
Oh
side?
yeah.
I think it's gonna be sticking out on that part, yeah.
Ooh, that's
And
so
it's gonna be
pretty.
straight zipper instead of going all around. It's just gonna be straight through.
So this is exactly why I keep selling them. It's like I get them because they're so beautiful, and then I'm like, well, I can't carry this. I can't use it. I gotta sell it. So that's why I've been selling them. I'm like, there's no point in having them if I can't use them. I don't have a proper place to display them.
Oh yeah, no. We have to change how we are displaying.
Yeah,
our
we were
bags.
displaying it on
our wall.
Our wall with like these little hooks that are the command strip ones. But for some reason, some of the like the materials on certain bags,
They're getting stuck.
they're getting stuck to the wall, and like some of the paint on the wall gets on the bag. So we're gonna display them on shelves soon, hopefully soon. And then you have this one. Now Michael's obsessed with this one.
Oh, that is a really cool design.
Yeah,
That
I like
never-
how the
yeah.
pocket is round. That is beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love how it not only looks pretty, but it also gives you a detail of what's going on in the movie. You have Ursula, who is keeping an eye on Ariel on the glass ball. Like, I just love it. It looks so cool.
That like
I
the-
agree.
it's so beautiful, like to the point where like I'm speechless and I just admire the whole bag. It is perfectly designed.
Are you getting that, Michael?
100%.
Like, you know what? Like, I'm not a Little Mermaid collector, but this bag is beautiful. I love that
Yeah.
design. Yadi says, I love this one. Can't wait till it gets here. I love it. I love how you have Ursula's tentacles and how, like, you see how she's, like, spying on Ariel, and, like, the front pouch looks like a little crystal ball in a way. Oh, my gosh. I friggin' love this. If I was a Little Mermaid collector, I would be all over this, and I don't have any Lounge Flag bags just yet, so I would have totally started with this one. I am eyeing the oh my gosh, the Hedwig bag that came out earlier this year, but I haven't.
Oh yeah.
I haven't pulled the trigger on that because I know these are kind of pricey, and I just really, if I get it, I want to make sure that I do use it. Like, I got the Vera Bradley Herbology bag, and I actually have used it already a few times. So I want to make sure that I do use it, but I don't want it to get it. I want to make sure that I still keep it in like a nice condition. So I don't know. I'm debating, but oh my gosh, this bag is beautiful.
Yeah, like normally I doubt, like I think twice about getting the bags. This one, nope, we're getting it.
Yeah, like Crystal said, very well executed. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Even if we're not like Little Mermaid collectors, this bag is beautiful. Where is Travis? I know Travis loves Little Mermaid. Where is he? Because this is Travis. If you're listening, you need to get this for Stacy, and then that way you have an excuse to get it. Be like, Stacy, I'm gonna get this for you. I'm the Little Mermaid collector, but I'm gonna get this for you. And that way you can kind of be like, because these are kind of like on the pricier side, you know. There you go. We can justify it that way.
Everyone's loving this bag. Very well executed. Said Crystal. Connie says, "Oh my god, I love this one." And yeah, this bag is just gorgeous. It's very gorgeous. I feel like the very good definition of like how good Loungefly makes their bags. They really go all out. This is another one for the Infinity Saga. Has some of the Avengers or the first original Avengers from the MCU in pop figures. So this is very cool looking. I'm not going to get it. I do like a lot of their launch fly bags, including the Marvel. Like I do like this bag, but it's just again, there's so many bags, like Christy said, and I feel like I should minimize on what we're getting, and this is just not going to be part of that.
Now, this one's not my favorite. Like I said, I have a Loki one that I got a couple of years ago when they first started the Marvel series. And I have been contemplating getting the Winter Soldier one because I love Winter Soldier. And there's a backpack out there that's Captain America that's not Loungefly that I really, really want. But gosh, I just can't. I just can't. Loki's enough.
What do you think about it, Mel?
I think that's really cool too. You know, I'm not a big Marvel collector, but this is really cool. I think it represents everybody there, or all of the characters there nicely. Not for me, but I think it's a cool one.
All right, moving on to the next one. So this is for
that's
you got it's so cool. So this is basically the bag where they are fighting over what color the dress should be. I'm obsessed with the fact that not only that they did 2 different color tones because of that reason of the bag, but if you look at the straps go along with that too. So they went completely, and you can see as well, I think they did vice versa. So if you see here, the little buttons that hold them in place are blue on the pink strap, and then you also will have the Launchfly plaque of their logo on the pink side as well in blue. So I'm only guessing that over here it should be possibly pink. I'm not so quite sure. If not, they have the strap here as well, pink.
I feel like that strap should have been white.
Why?
Because it's all pink. The pink is sticking to the right side and the blue is on the left. Everything in the middle, you know, you get some white. It would have been cool if that strap would have been white.
I don't agree.
Damn.
Okay. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's beautiful. Again, I'm not a Sleeping Beauty collector, but that bag is beautiful. And I love how like the fairies were placed so strategically where everything lines up so nicely.
Yeah.
I think it's really pretty. I mean, I'm not a Sleeping Beauty collector, but you know, this is one that I wouldn't mind making an exception for this one because I think it's so pretty too.
It looks a little smaller than the others.
I think actually this one is bigger because judging based on the hand, I feel like it could fit a nice, decent size. The one that looks really small is the Marvel one.
Yeah, that one.
This one, I'm not too quite sure what the size would be. And these are concept artwork, so I'm only guessing they would be like the miniature version, possibly. But I can see where you're talking about how it kind of does look small, but again, it just depends on how big her hand is, really, because she could be a very, very, very tiny figure, and holding this bag made it look bigger than I expected. But you may be right. I also heard reports, people saying that the Launchfly bag seems to be smaller than normal, but I also see that they tend to be coming in different sizes, even if they're considered the same kind of format, like mini bag. They tend to be a little bit smaller than other mini bags. And then there is Up for everybody out there. This one, again, all of this, by the way, we've been getting our information from Launchfly Addict. We will post something about it on our Instagram if you guys want to follow her. She's an amazing Launchfly collector. She has crazy ton amount of Launchfly, and she as well keeps us updated with all the new bags that are coming out. So all information is basically coming from her. So y'all want to go ahead and check her out. But this is the Up one, and it has just different pieces that have been involved in the Up movie. So you got like the Paradise Falls collectors are like where they're collecting all the money. You have the book of the adventures, the chocolate bar, the patch for the scout, and you have the cane here. So I think it's very cool to have these little pieces from the movie.
I like it too. I think it's oh my god, it's different designs that you haven't really seen put together before. So I think it's a really cool one too.
Yeah. And then this one as well, Tiki,
so cute.
Mickey. This was from Launchfly Addict, but she has reposted it from Launchfly Grail. So I don't know exactly where this is going to be exclusive to, or if it's going to be released everywhere, because they do tend to have certain exclusives like online only on Box Lunch. Some stores like small shops, they do have like exclusives, and then of course Launchfly only sells their bags on their website, so it just depends. But I'm not too quite sure about this one, but it does have Mickey and Minnie in this like tiki surfer kind of feel, so I'm obsessed with this bag. I might get this one. What do you guys think about it?
I think it's cute. I'm not crazy into tiki room and stuff. So I don't think it's for me, but I think it's cute. I feel like all of these bags are so cute. Yeah, I think they're cute. This one not for me, but I think it's cute.
How about you, Christy?
I think Christy stepped away real quick.
Okay. I have it full screen, so I can't see anything.
I think that's. Oh wait, I won't. Oh,
there's actually one more thing, and I still forgot what it was. But actually, guys, so we are just wanted to go ahead and announce it because I know you're gonna ask us in a bit, anyways. But tonight we are having a Pride Live. So if anybody wants to stop by, we are just going to discuss each of our own things that are going on that we do for Pride, or how we just talk about our life, and as well all about Pride. Yeah, just about. Well, not about that only, Michael.
Oh, true.
It's we're playing a game, and then as well just answering questions for everybody. So just one big hangout. It's possibly just going to be 1 hour long. So if you guys want to go ahead and stop by and show some support, please go ahead. It'll be tonight on our channel at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I'll see you there.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, everybody here, they're amazing members of either the Disney community or the Funko community. I think I've heard of everybody. Geek Meets Eats and Paparazzi. I don't think I've heard of them before, but I'll definitely be stopping by and get to know them tonight on your channel. So definitely, everybody, make sure you check that out tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern.
So Geek Meets Eats is actually Brandy on her new channel for.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basically of her like with trying out foods, and it's more food oriented. Like, so that's kind of different from the collecting world. And Paparazzi, he is more on Instagram and TikTok. So he does collect a lot of Marvel. As you can see, that his thing is low key. But yeah, that is it. So see you guys there. There was one launch fly bag, and I don't know how it's not here. But I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you on my phone. If you can pass it to me.
All right, I'm gonna make it full screen.
Ooh, I'm trying to get back to the. There you
go.
So this one I wanted to show Christy because I know she likes low key and stuff. So if anybody has seen, it's to upload here. But this one actually is called. We were seeing it yesterday. It is.
Oh, I feel like I saw this. I saw this. Was it on Loungefly's
so pretty.
Instagram? Oh
yeah,
that's so pretty.
I love the colors and everything. It's beautiful. It is $69.90 so anybody who is obsessed with Loki or getting obsessed like we are, because I'm starting to like him very much. We might get that bag.
I like that. Christy, you need that.
Oh no, I don't need it anymore. I am trying to like sell a bunch of stuff just to get it out of the house. I'm in my this is my office area because I work from home, but it's also kind of an open floor plan. So the kitchen's there, the dining room's there, and right here is like a nook area, and we've got a couch here. On the other side, there's a rocking chair, and it's overflowing with stuff that I've posted to sell.
Well, at least you have a plan. Like, you get stuff, you get rid of stuff, and you get stuff, and it's kind of like you keep it moving.
A revolving door. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Christian, I didn't realize that the news were done. I was like, uh-oh, it went away.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I said, we're done. There's no more. That was the one bag that I wanted to. For some reason, I didn't add to the slideshow, but it was the low key. And I honestly, I'm getting way too obsessed with Lost Fight lately. Yes. We actually just got one from Amazon.
Oh my god!
We're not gonna say what it is, Michael. We're just leave it for
you want to say how much we paid for it?
I mean, we paid $24 for it because we had like a credit that was due. So it was a bag that we have not seen in a while. It's actually not that it's bolted, but not longer being sold in certain stores. But you kind of can catch it in a small retail business or anything like that, but I haven't seen it lately. But Amazon restocked it, which they do carry Launchfly bags if anybody is looking for where they can get different bags. And we just got it in yesterday, so super excited about it.
Can you let us know whether it's Disney, Marvel, Star Wars? It's Disney.
It's totally Disney. You want to show it?
Oh, Michael is so excited.
I'm not gonna show it.
Just wait for like a video.
Yeah,
we might put it on a Instagram reel.
Okay. Yeah, we might do it on Instagram.
And Connie is right. I mean, the popcorn buckets that you get in Tokyo are amazing. I know they have like oh my gosh, I know they have like they have a Beauty and the Beast one, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I've seen that one. But there are so many popcorn buckets. You see another thing to collect. So
I have luckily not gotten too far into the popcorn buckets. I think I have 3, maybe 4, and one of them is Oogie Boogie because I'm a Nightmare for Christmas fan. And then I have the Christmas ones from last year and the year before, the red and green one.
Oh
And I think
yeah.
somebody gifted me a Christmas one from the year before that.
Yeah, I have some popcorn buckets too. Oh, she has the Beauty and the Beast one. Oh, that one is really pretty. Now I have a couple of the Oogie Boogies. I have 2 of them. I don't know why. I think it's because it's so cool and I'm in Disney. I must get it, even though I'm not really an NBC collector. And I have the Hitchhiking Ghosts, like the ones that kind of connect.
I wanted those so bad. I didn't get them though. I still want them, but I don't need them.
Well, like I just happened to be in Disney when they drop during the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and one is like a popcorn bucket, one is like a donut like holder, and the other one is like a zipper, and they all like connect. So I have that one. I have like the Lion King one. They kind of looks like a little drum. And then I have the Christmas tree bucket too.
That's cute.
And I think I have another one. Maybe that I don't know if I have another one, but I have a decent amount of popcorn buckets for not necessarily being collecting popcorn buckets. Do you guys have any popcorn buckets, Christian and Michael?
We have our home ones, like the ones that we bought at the store, but not like Disney Park or anything like that.
We have one for Universal.
Oh, that's about it. Yeah, at the Universal. That's nothing.
Yeah. So you see, we collect a little bit of everything, but with
that
that,
count?
huh?
I said we collect shot glasses too. Does that count?
Yeah. That's
I collect leggings. I have over 100 pairs of leggings.
now that is a unique collection.
I mean, yeah. I mean, then you can never like go wrong with any outfit.
It's
Definitely.
ridiculous. I actually gave my sister like 4 pairs recently. I was like,
Really?
I never wear these. I take them.
Yeah. And on top of that, we all collect ears too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an ear person. I try to though like I said, when something comes in, something goes out. I try to sell them when I get new ears. I'm like, okay, these other ones have to go. I don't wear them anymore. So
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like I should start doing that with some of my collectibles because I have a lot of stuff. But we'll see. I always say that and then I just never get rid of anything and I keep on getting more stuff. Like I just got a bunch of stuff from like the Disney, oh my God, the Harry Potter store in New York, and I still have a lot of that here in the bag. And like I don't really get plushies like ever, but I had to get this Hedwig. Yeah.
so
She
cute.
is so cute because in Universal they have a Hedwig plush, but it's like the puppet one that like you put the hand here and then like the head moves. But this is actually like just a full-on plush, and I really wanted it. I'm like, oh my God, I don't collect plushies, but I needed to get this. So that's typically how it goes for us collectors. Like I don't need it, but I want it.
You're looking for the whole time parks.
Oh, you know the mystery series ones? Well, I haven't bought any of series 3, but I have all of series 1 and 2.
I want some. I want some of that. Oh my God. I haven't gotten any of them. I know that Christian and Michael, you guys got, was it series 3, the one where they stand up? Or you had the series 2?
Like the mini ones?
No, the ones.
Oh, like the bigger ones. No, because they also have the mini ones. The mini ones, we only have one of them, but we do have the stand that comes with it. I don't know what series that was, honestly. I don't remember, but we do have 2 of those. Yeah. We got them from Walmart. They're like $13, I want to say.
Yeah, they're about $13 a piece. I want the entire series, but yeah.
Me too. And the thing is that like I haven't really seen them at Walmart. We don't go to Walmart often because there's not one. I mean, there's one at my house. I think so, but
I haven't seen them either. But you can get them on Amazon. You can buy the whole pack for $150.
Really? Mm-hmm. I feel like I've seen them on Amazon for like more than just $13 a piece. And I'm like,
yeah. When they do that, when you can no longer get them in the store, they will upcharge. Because in series 2, I had all but one. Cho Chang's is the only one I didn't have, and I ended up paying like $18 for it.
At least only $5 more, because I think because those are released through the Noble Collection, right? They're the ones that. But if you go, I think on their website, the Noble Collection shows them for like $25 a piece, something like that. So it's kind of like, wow, I better go to Walmart because they're like half price. Yeah. So But
Target too. Target sells them too.
really, because I have a Target about my house, so I haven't seen them there, but I'll have to check maybe on their website and see if they have some available. But with that said, guys, we are well over the 2-hour mark. But as usual, I feel like time flies when you're having fun. And I thought we didn't have much to talk about today because this is all I had. But then here we go.
It's all the squirrel moments.
Yeah,
I know. I know.
Squirrel moments are the best, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. But with that said, I'm going to start asking everybody what everybody has coming up on their channel. So, Christy, what do you have coming up on your channel?
So I post regularly on Mondays and Fridays, but I have so much content right now. You're probably, if you follow me, you're probably seeing video posts pretty much daily right now. That won't stick around. It'll just be for the next couple of weeks. On every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Travel Talk. It rotates channels. This week, it's on Lena's channel. Next week, it's on mine. We're right now doing the deluxe resort series of Travel Talk. Her and I are both travel agents for an agency, so that's why we started the stream, to make people more knowledgeable about traveling. And then every Thursday night, I have Magical Makeup with Christy at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then every Friday night, we have Castle Chat. And this Friday night is Sammy's night to host, and we have Disney Merts on. My next host night is July 16th, and I have MCdorksPOP on.
Woo!
And I have some trips coming up. My most favorite one coming up is, of course, the one from September 28th to October 2nd. I'm actually got a free trip to Universal for 3 days. So 3 of those days are going to be at Universal. And then the 1st and the 2nd will be at Disney. And I'm super excited about that. So
that is awesome. McDorks.
Why you gotta do me like that? We don't know, girl. We don't know. We have
a live tonight.
So we do have a live today at 9 p.m. Eastern. So again, we were talking about it earlier. It's all about Pride. So join us on our fellow Pride guests that we have, and it just basically we're just talking about our personal stories. If anybody would like to discuss that, I'm not forcing anybody to do that, but if anybody would like to, answering some questions and possibly informs a little bit better on ourselves and anybody who is in the chat about LGBTQIA plus community, aka the mafia, alphabet mafia, if you want to say it, because they have all the freaking letters of the alphabet in there. But we just wanted to go ahead and have one night just celebrating and appreciating everybody who is part of the community that would like to be participating in the live today. So if anybody out there that even an ally, you don't have to be technically in that range, but you can be an ally and you want to join us, that's fine with us as well. We're just hanging out and just having fun for about an hour or two. And then we have a live tomorrow on our channel for Geeky and the Dorks that we have every single Monday at 9 p.m. So on and off, we have it with Geeky Mama Bear. It will be on our channel tomorrow. And again, hanging out. We are playing the games that we technically constantly play on every single Monday. Cannot speak now. And then the rest of the week, we will be posting certain videos that we are behind on. So technically, we want to do only on Wednesdays and possibly Fridays or Saturdays. But we have, again, like Christy, we have so many videos that we're trying to catch up on in our collection that we're as well trying to do things on Instagram more so that we're not putting it all on YouTube and do quick videos on Instagram. So if you guys are not following us on Instagram and want to see more of our collection, please do follow us on there as well. And
MCdorksPOP. Out here.
Yes, I'm MCdorksPOP. Everything is MCdorksPOP, and like Krista said, we'll be on her channel soon. And I think that is about it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Catch us on Sunday on Geeking Out with Melly Mel. How about that?
Yes. So let's see, what do I have coming up on my channel? Well, the last couple of videos were from my trip to the Harry Potter New York store. So I have a video talking about just really a store tour and talking about some tips because honestly, like I said earlier, for this, you really need a whole day in New York. So I kind of talked about, what time I got there, how long it took me to actually scan the code, where we went to for breakfast and lunch, what we did to kind of kill some time, and how it was when I actually went into the store. So I have a video on that. I also have a video on my merch haul from the store that was up yesterday. So if you haven't checked it out, it's up there as well. I also have a giveaway going on in my channel right now. I'm actually giving away these 2 pins. I actually have them handy. I'm giving away these 2 pins. So they are both exclusive to their New York stores. So Disney store in New York and the Harry Potter store in New York. So definitely enter if you haven't done it. The giveaway closes on the 25th. And then I will be announcing the winner on the 30th. I will do a video on that. You see, Loki is really excited. Christy's dog. So I have that coming up. This week, I should have a little bit more Harry Potter content. I actually just got my first box from the Wizarding Trunk. They are an amazing company, and they do a subscription service, kind of like Bibbidi Bobbidi boxes, but they're all themed to Harry Potter. So I got my first box. I'm super excited to unbox that and have that coming up sometime this week on my channel. And I'm also working on a short video to talk about how to get a free pin when you go to the Harry Potter store in New York. So I have that too. And I have some Disney pin content that's coming up as well. So a lot of pins, a lot of merch. So that's what I have coming up. And then, yeah, definitely I'll be watching McDorks tonight at 9. Caitlin is going to be joining them. Caitlin is always here every Sunday, Funko Pops and Unicorns. So I'm excited to see everybody there. And then, of course, we'll be back on Monday at, oh my goodness, not Monday. Well, Monday will be, Kiki and the Dorks with Christian, Michael, and Juliana Kiki Ma Bear. But then we'll be back on Sunday here at 11 a.m. Eastern with another episode of Disney Collectibles Sunday. Christy, thank you. Oh, what's up?
I just remembered Saturday we'll be dropping a video of Stitch. There is a swap.
Oh my god, that's right.
We have a swap that was brought to you by who is also on our live tonight. Stitch is on. We have a big Stitch. It will be released on Saturday. It is part of 626, which is Experiment 26. So that's why they have it on June 26th.
Oh, that's so cool.
Well, catch us on our videos that Saturday. I knew there was something. That's what I was trying to remember. Like there's something else, but I couldn't remember. So, but they're
very excited for that.
Very excited for that. Yes.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that you guys picked 626 to actually put that video out. So that is pretty clever. So I'll be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I see that Kaylin is still here. Yes, we'll get to chat with Kaylin tonight on McDorks channel. But Christy, thank you so much for accepting our invitation to come here, for spending these almost 2.5 hours with us.
So much fun. And sorry, Cynthia just said, "Oh my gosh, does he pay rent?" Talking about Stitch. That's hilarious.
He pays his dues. We have him clean the room and stuff.
Yeah.
I got that. You see, so
that's fine.
Huh?
He tends to sleep a lot, but yeah. He's our sleeping beauty.
Oh, he is a sleeping beauty. Mm-hmm. But everybody, thank you so much for being here. Connie, Cynthia, Caitlin, of course, Christy and McDorks, Crystal, Lisa, everybody was here. That was here. Travis, Yadi, Mima. If I'm missing somebody, I'm so sorry. I'm like scrolling down the list here. Cherie, Jody, and Laura. Who else am I missing? Growl Guy, Travis, everybody that was here. Thank you so much for joining us every Sunday. We have an amazing Sunday family. Hope everybody has a great Sunday, a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.